Hitler. I'm sorry. Here, I don't know if you can see my cat. It's not popped on live yet for me. But hello, you guys. I'm sorry. If I seem a little, my cat's over. I don't. I guess you can't see him. I can't tell if you can see him. My thing's not popped on live yet. Let me see. Okay, just a second. I'm sorry. I'm gonna. Do you see the cat on this my bed frame over here? Crawling around. He's scratching it up because the leather on here. And anyways, I need to get him down because he's not getting off there. So let me get him off that. Renee, hello, Renee. Yes, you can. But hold on just a second. Let me get him down. You know what? I'm just gonna leave him there because he's already scratched it anyways. But I'm not saying that he can't make it worse. I mean, anyways, let me just leave it alone. I don't want to worry about it right now. Um, but yeah, Renee. So tonight I'm doing a podcast with Darnel, which I believe he will be here shortly. I'm assuming he'll be. So we do a podcast. We just talk for a little bit, and then we just talk and say hello a little bit. But tonight we're going to open it up a little sooner, you guys. So anybody tuning in, I'll probably open up that free list sooner than I have been doing it the last Saturday nights. And so this cat, I can see because I'm looking down. What a distraction! But at least I'm not doing the readings just yet. So I'm not being distracted yet from any reading. Um, but anyways, thank you guys for being here. My name is Jill. I mean, I'm not Jesus. I'm Jill. I mean, but I've been nicknamed Jesus. This cat. Where'd you go? Did you get down? All right. Oh, I didn't grab my. Ew. Let me grab my water. I'm like, wait, did I? I thought I grabbed it. I know I did. Oh, I think I set it down on the ledge in the hallway. Anyways, let me just grab it really quickly. Sarah, how you doing, Pebbles? What you doing? What you doing, Pebbles? I'll grab the water in a minute. How are you doing? Did you move yet, Sarah? I can't remember. I know you every day. I'm like, did you move? But let's see. Hello.
Hello.
How are you, Darnell?
Hey, I'm good. Okay,
Good.
let me get my ears in so I can hear what's going on. I got people behind me playing board games.
Oh, do you?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, can hear you.
Oh yeah, good.
Yes, yes. And Sarah, thank you, Sarah. Thank you. Um, you must got the heat going up on in there. You ain't cold?
No, I just worked out. I just got to working out, so I can. It's heat. It's some
Yeah,
heat.
yeah. Looking all extra
I
buff
hope so,
today.
because let me tell you what. When you put in that work, you want to make sure it's working.
I know, huh?
It better be
Well, it's
working.
working. It's been working for you for years.
All right.
It's working. Good job, man.
Okay. Thank you. There we are. Okay. Oh yeah. So how are you?
I am pretty good. I'm grateful. I'm thankful. So can't really complain too much.
Grateful and thankful. Yes.
Yeah. And
Yes,
you?
that's it. I am very grateful every day that we're above the ground, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Every day is a day to start anew, to become the best you.
Wait a minute. Aaliyah.
What?
Hello, Aaliyah. How you doing, Rock the Boat? And then Sarah, you said hi, Daniel. Where's Daniel?
It
I don't see Daniel.
it is the Liyah.
Speaking of the singing. Wait.
Speaking of the same.
You know what I was listening to right before I came live? I was just like, anyways, getting stuff done. Is I had like a 70s playlist on, like on
Oh, I
YouTube.
love that. I love the '70s stuff.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That like I know you said you really like Luther. But oh my God, what is the song now? What the hell?
I mean, I like some Michael Jackson. You know, when I'm looking for like an upbeat song that makes me feel good.
Yeah.
Um, yeah.
There's a lot of good songs that, you know, and like Good Times. Oh my gosh. That song will always get me awake. Like,
Oh, that's
because I'm
like
ready
the
to wake
skating
up.
song. The skating
Huh?
song. Good times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Skate King and Berrien. We went to, I know we've done spoke about that before, but yeah, they would play. Oh my goodness.
My
But
favorite though is
mm,
PYT. PYT. That gets me feeling like I would take me out of a bad mood in 2 seconds.
oh yeah.
PYT.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
know, all these songs that make me feel good. You
Yep.
know, I don't know. I just love it. And because I was awake, then started getting tired. You know, your eyes start burning, you get tired. I'm like, okay, I need to listen to something that's just gonna
Yeah.
make me, you know, lift me up a little bit. And a lot of
Yeah.
the music nowadays, I don't know what the hell they saying,
I
you
know.
know?
They be
So
talking
I'm like,
some
you
gibberish.
know, yeah, you know, like every other word you catch is hoe or whatever, but
Oh
I don't
no,
really,
no.
I'm like, what now?
I
But
I just move over to like I said, you know, I listen to like Pandora and I'll throw on some jazz music or some classical, something that's gonna put me in a good positive mindset. I don't want to hear all that craziness. You know?
exactly. So yeah, I was shoot listening to this make me feel good. Make me feel
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, you guys. So Darnell Alexander is here, as everyone can see, and you know he was in a group, Second Nature, and also what Third Level, Second Nature, also your own
Mm-hmm.
albums. Right? So,
Yeah, solo
um,
stuff. Mm-hmm.
and and I'm still okay. This is still bugging me. I'm looking over it, and she said, "Oh, heart. Oh my goodness." Sarah said, "Hi, Darnell." For some reason, I'm looking over. It looked like she said, "Hi, Daniel," and I thought Daniel was in the chat. That's why I'm like, "Where is Dan?" I don't see him in the chat, but maybe I'm just not seeing it. But anyways, I'm just didn't have my reader glasses on and getting confused is all. All right. Anything you would, I know you're like, well, I'm eating right now, but I was gonna say, is there anything that you would like to speak about before I open this up for, you know, for any, well, if there's anybody that wants free readings, we can get a list started pretty soon. But anything at all you would like to chat about? And thank you for being here, Darnell. Thank you.
No, I'm gonna let you open it up and then we can just jump in after.
Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and do that. So, you guys, we're going to go ahead and open up the free list right now. So, if there's anyone, I don't know, a lot of people are not used to me opening up right away. They know if I come live, come back in half an hour, you know, around. Um, but yeah, if there's anyone that's in here that would like to have a free yes, no, or quick general reading, let us know. All right. If you'd like to donate for anything, that's great. No, hey, you don't have to. But if you'd like to, there's different description in the description. There's different readings that you can donate for if you like. I also have Darnell's info, you know, in the chat right there. It's also in the description in case you want to go to his page or if you would like to donate anything. Everything is there for you. All right. Let's see. And I'm not sure if anyone will be asking yet. It doesn't look like it. I see there's people in here, but I see no one's asking just yet. So, oh, hey, light skin. What you doing, light skin Barbie? How you doing? What you doing? What you up to? I'm actually gonna go grab my water. I'll be right back.
Well, while she's grabbing water, how's everybody doing in the chat? Everybody looks like they're happy and feeling good for a Saturday. Somebody had pizza, pizza. What are we offering tonight? Jill. I'll let Jill answer that. But is everybody doing good tonight? If you're doing good, put a one in the chat. I want to see a bunch of ones. I'll tell you what, I'm going to start it off because I'm doing good. Glad to be alive. There we go. Hey, light skin Barbie. Who is good pizza? Is that like a, oh, I guess that's a person on here. Okay. Good pizza, great pizza. Yeah, who doesn't like pizza? You can make it whatever you want it to be, right?
Hey, good pizza, great pizza. How you doing?
Yep, yep,
Long
yep.
time no see.
I like it.
Yeah, they've come in a few times before. Or before used to come in before. How are you? So you said free list is not open yet. So actually, Aaliyah, the free list is open tonight. I know we changed it up tonight. So the free list is actually opened up. So we just decided to go ahead because a few people, well, a couple told me, they said, oh, I wish you would open it up a little earlier or whatever. Well, hey, I mean, people could always donate, I guess, but I'm just saying, it's free. You got to wait, right? But we're opening up. So, yep, free list is open, and
All
I'm not,
these
I
guys.
see there's moderators in here, but I don't want to assume that you guys are going to do the list. So if you guys are able to do the list, that's great. If not, I can write down the names myself. Hey, you know what? Since no one has asked yet, how about we go ahead and see if Mr. Alexander has a question?
A question?
Yes, you can have a question. Everybody else gets yes, no, or general. You can have whatever you want.
No,
You on guest hosting.
no, I don't have a question. I'm just gonna hold it for the topics.
All right. All right.
Yeah.
Or if you want any general readings or anything like that, you let me know.
All right.
Oh, you said Nafong Pei. I used to be Nafong Pei, but now I'm Jill's Tarot. But thank you, thank you. I'm well. I always tell her I'm grateful. Hey, it's hard to complain too much. If I'm grateful, and this is something I'm learning. A lot of people, they ask how you doing, and you're like, oh, I'm fine, or I'm good. No, really, I know you're not good. How are you? And then I talk about what's wrong. Well, this is what I did, and then I'm putting it all out in the universe. But then we get in a habit of doing that too. Well, oh, my feet are burning, or my back hurts, my neck hurts. I'm like, oh, or whatever. And I'm like, you know what? I I don't need to answer that way. People don't need to know all that. If I'm good. I'm grateful. So it is. When I think about it, it's very hard for me to complain. You know, I got to learn this. So especially like when I vent to my mom or I vent to my friend. I'm like, I got to stop that. Because the more I do it, I'm not saying it's not okay to do once in a while. You got to vent stuff out, y'all, but not all the time because you're going to get more of what you're saying, anyways. So I'm learning to stop venting about things and just, I'm wonderful. Because the more I say I'm wonderful, the more I'm going to believe it, you know? So,
Yeah,
yeah,
we don't want you don't want all that stuff out in the atmosphere. That's what you don't want.
exactly. And this is what I've been doing wrong. Not knowing because people ask and they're like, no, tell me for real. And then I'll tell, okay, well, then I'll
Yeah.
tell you. And
Right.
I'm like, oh man, yeah, I just need to stop that.
Let me start way back here and see what had happened was you just go down the whole
Back in
rabbit hole.
1995,
Yeah,
no,
right.
it started way back. No, yeah. Hmm.
It was all a dream.
And then, oh, Shania, what you doing, Shania? Hello? Oh, it's that Darnell beauty. Oh,
Thank you.
no. Yes, I'm offering a quick general or a free yes no for people. Yep. So if you guys would like to have that, just go ahead and ask to be added to the list, and we can go ahead and get it going if anyone has questions. Yeah. Bad boy voices. Oh, yeah. Mm. Oh, wait. I had a question for you, and maybe a kind of dumb question. On TikTok, when I
Yeah.
was posting that we're going, using the thumbnail, and I'm using your music, there's songs on there that it says your name, but it's not your cover of your album. That's still you, or not? I mean,
I
because
have
I'll listen,
there's
and
like
it.
commercials and stuff that I've done. For example, So You Think You Can Dance, there's a couple of songs I did for their auditions. So there's
Oh,
like songs like I have to think of the name, but there's a couple of songs on there that I've recorded, but they're done by me, but not written by me. But
right.
and then there's collaborations I've done with people, so you'll see like some of that stuff on there too.
Okay, because I hear a different man's voice. I'm like, that ain't Darnell.
Oh, okay,
In
yep,
the
yeah. So
beginning,
it could be
talking
something
or
else.
saying something, like, I don't think
Hmm.
this is your song. And then I'm like, wait a
No,
minute.
yep.
And it's only a clip of it, so I'm like,
Mm.
is this you or?
No, you would know, yeah, for sure.
All right, right, okay, all right. But that's really cool that you did that. That's
Yeah,
really cool.
You know the Les twins?
The who?
The Les twins. So they're the twins. They're black dudes. They kind of like dance together. They're brothers. They like look identical, and they did an audition for "So You Think You Can Dance," and I did a song. So basically, when they did the audition, they couldn't use the real Michael Jackson song, so we had to make a song that sounded like Michael Jackson, and it's pretty cool. Brother Brother is the name of it. So if you look up Brother Brother on like Apple Music or Google it, um, you'll hear that song. And we just
You
had
do,
to make
you,
something that sound cool.
hmm. I wonder how the song goes.
If you see me fall, you will catch me and hold me up and just like you do. Your body like a rock. I wanna be keeping up and established like you. Brother, 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 brother. Oh, my brother, brother, can you stand by me now? Stand by me now. Stand by me now. No. Kind of like that,
Sound very nice, very
I'm
nice.
like
That
I'm
means
making up the words, but it's kind of like that. I haven't sung it
it's
in a long time.
sounds like it would be so nice to have the gift of singing, like of a voice.
Oh,
It would be so. I always would love to just be able to sing something out like that. I mean, everyone can do it, right? But they ain't gonna sound good. I ain't not gonna sound
right,
good like you do,
right, right.
right? You sound excellent. I wish I could just belt something out like that and just, I think I can sometimes, but I know I can't. you
look,
know,
look. If you're by yourself, it sounds just as good
right, right. I've done it a
in
couple
the
times in the
shower
car.
or whatever. You know what I mean?
People are like, oh, your voice, you sound like Mariah Carey, but a messed up one. No, I'm the
right.
one who said a messed up one. Like, oh, you kind of sound like,
Oh,
yeah, a messed up one. I sure do. Yeah,
uh-huh.
yeah. But anyways, yes, it's oh, that'd be so nice
Oh,
to have that gift.
and I did the Delilah commercials too, right? So when you hear Delilah, the male voice is me.
What? Which one? What?
Let me think of one. So it'd be like, when it's like Delilah, that whole little tag. So it depends on what the commercial is, but she'll have like the female voice do a song after like for like a commercial break, and then I might do one some part of her show because her show's like a couple hours long, and then I'll come on and it'll be like I got to think of what song it was, but it's pretty cool. I got a bunch of them saved.
Wow,
Yeah,
so cool. I mean, it just seems like it would be so much fun. I don't know, to be able to have a singing voice and sing and sing, just sing for people. I don't
right.
know. It just seems like fun because you're making people happy. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah, yeah.
if you're good like you are,
Right.
you make people
It
happy.
that's the goal is to affect people in a positive way, right? Just singing, making music that makes people happy, not
Yep.
mad or angry or want to go out and do stupid stuff. You want to like
Oh, that's why I
uplift.
can't listen to that headbanger music, the
Yeah, you
hard
want
rock.
to you want to uplift people, right? That's the goal.
Yeah, that hard rock be making me want to go beat someone's ass. I just can't. I can't do it. You know. Mm-mm. Yeah.
Yep.
It's so weird how that is. How sound
Yeah.
like has such an effect on us, and it can
Yeah.
even make us do certain things. Like that. Listening to too much gonna get me mad, get me pissed off. I'm gonna go out and probably.
Oh wait, so right now it's the holiday season, so if any of your listeners are listening to Delilah, you might hear the one I did for Happy Holidays.
But what is this Delilah? I don't even. The only thing I can think
You
of is
remember
Hey There, Delilah.
Sleepless in Seattle is what made her popular. So in Sleepless in Seattle, it's an old movie, but I forgot who the main character. I'm not sure if it was Tom Hanks or
Meg
somebody.
Ryan and Tom
Meg
Hanks.
Ryan, right? And so they're
Yeah.
like on the Delilah show, and they call into Delilah and say, it's all about love, right? So they're like, hey, I'm going through this situation with this, and I just want to know if they really love me or care about me, whatever. And then she's like giving her opinion on it, and then but that's how her show is. So people call into her show and they just want to talk about their experiences with love. It's all positive. It's all good. They're just
Wait,
like
what kind of
a
show is it?
shout
So
out.
her name is Delilah, and this
Yeah,
is like a radio show,
it's
or
a
what?
radio. It's a nationally syndicated radio show, so it's all over the nation. But people call in from all over the place, and they want to just like do a shout out, like, "Hey, I love my husband or something, or my wife," and they're like, "Hey," and then can you play this song, right? And they'll play like love songs all day or all night,
How can we do this on the radio, Darnell? Our
right? I don't.
podcast. How do we how do we get it there?
how do we get
And
this on
then
a
from
radio?
there, we'll
Yeah,
move
you
to a
have to.
TV show.
Right. Yeah, we got to know some people that know some people.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, but
That's
it's cool.
okay. But
It's pretty
hey,
cool though. It's real cool.
that sounds cool. That
Yeah, but they
does.
don't know who the voice is. But I just wanted to let you know I'm the voice for
You
the
the
male.
voice.
Yeah,
See, now I'm gonna have to listen. Now
it's
I'm gonna.
like
What,
it's like so
can
I'll
I
do
find
I'll
it on
do
YouTube?
I'll do one. I don't know if it's on there, but she might have some. But it's like I'll do one of the commercials that for like the holiday season. It'd be like Happy Holidays from Delilah, and it's like
Oh wow!
and everybody, then they play that. Then they will go into playing the song, and then you know,
Wow,
yeah, it's
that's so
cool. It's
cool.
I
I
got
mean,
some. I got a history of like all of this crazy stuff that I've done, but I have to remember it because I haven't really, it's like there's so much, right? And then I
yeah,
don't really talk about it all. It's like I just want to kind of share on the topic of whatever I'm doing.
yeah, yeah. Understood.
But if people want to know, it's another cool thing that's out there that I've done that I'm kind of proud of. That is it's cool. It's like you're just
You
sharing your
should
voice.
be.
Yeah.
You should be proud. I mean, you're very, very. I would say blessed to have that voice. I mean, I just, I still like. I'm so envious.
Look,
And I'm
I'm
not a
envious of
jealous
people who can
person.
dance. I'm envious of
Huh?
people who can dance because I love when people can move their bodies like really cool. So
Hello. Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
man. That's what I did all my 20s. I'm
The
out and
dancing.
about the club. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But
Yeah, I
but
love it.
I lost weight too because I got a little chunky, right? I was getting a little, maybe 10
You're
pounds
like, let me
overweight.
go dance this off in the club,
I
right?
did. I went to the club. I lost that with shit.
Yeah,
Shit. I
yeah.
was in such good shape because I was every night dancing, It's
That's good though.
aerobics basically
It's
every night
good.
or,
It's
or whatever.
positive. It makes you feel good, and
Yeah.
it's like when people are trying to find outlets or ways to lose weight, you don't always have to go to the gym. Just do something you love to do that's energetic.
That's what I would say. Hey, you love to dance? Dance. Dance around it. Put the music on and dance around your
Yeah.
house for
Yep.
an
Skate,
hour.
dance, skate, whatever you want to do.
I've been wanting to go roller skating. I
Yeah.
don't know how many years. I have not gone roller
Do
skating
it.
since I was probably a teenager,
Just
like
do it.
late teenager, probably. That's the last time I went roller skating. I'll probably break my ass right now. You know.
Yeah, you
Mm,
should do it.
mm.
It's a good time.
Do they have like? I'm gonna have to get the. You know what? You know how women be wearing them fake butt pads?
Mm. It's a
Okay, so
good thing if you're gonna fall.
right, I ought to get me some of them.
Yeah.
Put the butt
Yeah.
pad in case I fall. Boom, hey, it's pad
Because you
because
know
I ain't got
what?
nothing
Because
in
you
the
know
back.
what?
I have
A lot of
nothing in the
people,
back to pad
a
me.
lot of people are falling. The last time I went, I saw so many people falling. I was like, this is crazy.
I'm gonna break my damn tailbone. I have nothing there, so I need the butt pads. I don't
Yeah.
know, but yeah, shoot. But yeah, that sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Hey, is anyone asking to be added? I know
I'm
it's
not seeing.
early.
I'm
I
not
know
seeing
I don't see
anybody.
anyone. I mean, there's people in here, but I don't see anyone
Yeah.
asking. That's okay.
Okay.
Y'all don't have to. You
Yeah.
don't have to have a reading. That's cool too. We can just talk. That's
Yeah.
fine too.
Okay. You know what? So I wanted to talk about mind, body, and soul.
Oh wait, good pizza, great pizza did ask. I'm so sorry.
Go back to
I'm
it. Go back to
sorry.
it.
Good
Let's
pizza,
go.
great
Let's
pizza
go back
did
to her.
ask.
Yep.
All
Add
right.
her, and then let's hit it.
Yes, go ahead. Good pizza, great pizza. I'm sorry. I was looking for the list from the moderator, so I apologize. And they don't have to do it, but I'm sorry. Good pizza, great pizza. I didn't see a list, so I'm sorry. But I scrolled up just to make sure. Oh, now I see it. Oh, thank you, Aaliyah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Pizza and Barbie is up. Is a good thing if you're going to fall. Oh, to get them butt pads?
Yeah. Yeah. That's funny.
Shoot, I had thought about getting those anyways. And I'm like, I can't. I can't because it's fake. I can't do nothing fake. I can't do it. I can't do it. Because people gonna realize anyways, once their clothes come off, that ain't you. So what's the point of anyone wearing a padded anything? I will never understand that. Because at some point they're gonna realize that ain't you. That's some pads. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah.
It's weird. So, anyways, and I'm not saying anything that if y'all did want to do that, hey, good, good, good. I actually am fake because I wear eyeliner. That's not my real self, right? If I have eyeliner on and a little lipstick, so I guess I'm a little fake too in a way. I don't know. Hey, so
To
I'm not
each their
calling
own,
anyone
right?
out.
To each their own. Whatever
Right,
makes you
right,
happy.
right.
If it makes you happy and you know it, clap your hands. Right.
All right, so I don't see good pizza posting. Barbie. How about you, Barbie? Would
Oh, no,
Darnell?
I don't do
Oh, this
readings.
I know.
Advice, maybe. Yeah, advice, I could do that.
I forgot to say that. You guys, Darnell is here. He can give advice to you guys, just like when I've
Now, a
had people on.
disclaimer,
Yeah.
disclaimer, I am not a licensed therapist, and but I do have life experience. So
Yes.
I don't have
Yes.
a degree, but I can tell I got a life degree.
You know, a lot of life coaches don't have a
Yep.
degree, but they have
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
life experience,
Experience.
right? So we can
Absolutely.
coach. And
That's
this
right.
is what would be nice for us to do. I mean,
Yeah.
to be a life coach, you make an excellent one.
Yeah.
Your energy
Yeah.
is
I'm
excellent for that.
definitely considering that. I feel like there's a lot of people out
Oh,
there that need
yeah.
help. So yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Very nice. All right, let's go ahead and do you light skin general. Let's get you a general. All right, light skin. But I can see Darnell doing tarot readings, and you know it's weird because never would have thought really in a way that either me or you, but I mean, well, who knows, right? But I could see Darnell doing this, and I think Darnell would be really excellent at doing this, and then other people probably pick that up too. I bet they do. But let's see, light skin. You're just very in tune, and that's a good thing. Yeah, very nice.
You know what? I've been, I would say year after year, I become more conscious and more aware. That's
Mhm.
definitely helping me tune into, you know, I want to say just the vibrations in the universe and people around me, and just even, the energy that I'm in, consciousness. Collective consciousness is what we're, all feeling with each
Yes.
other. So yeah.
And then light skin wants advice from you after the reading. Okay,
Okay.
let's see. So for the general reading for you, light skin. All right. Oh, what do you? Oh, okay. Light skin. Let me just put it this way. Okay, because I'm not Jesus, right? And I don't know for sure. So let me just say the first thing that comes out for me. I'm not sure these damn glasses. I know I probably look better with them on, but you know, uh, what I want to say to you. Are you having some indecision? Are you over analyzing perhaps a little bit? Are you, there's this fear is coming through, like a fear and anxiety, sleepless nights. I don't know what you're so worried about or thinking about so much on. I know we all got something, right? That's gonna bug us, that's gonna worry us. But what this is saying basically is, what I'm trying to get to is, hey, stay focused. This is showing like determination. I think you're very determined. Just stay focused. Don't worry, because success is like right there. Like, just turn the corner. I don't know how to explain this better, but by saying right here, I want you to know this is victory. This is also, I want to say, some type of public recognition. So maybe if you are you worried I won't get recognized, people won't know, people won't realize it, people won't buy it, people won't see it, people won't read it, people, yes they will, yes they will, but they won't, whatever this is, this, because of the fear we put it, my channel, I think it's been stuck, and I think it's my own doing in a way. Well, yeah, I swear too much, I know. But hey, other people swear and got 500,000 followers. They swear every other word, got 500,000 followers. So I don't think that's necessarily it. It could be my attitude. Okay, well, they got an attitude too. I don't know. I think it's me being freaking blocking my own blessings in a way. And I know, like you said something to me before, and it kind of stuck a little bit about like don't worry, because that worry about the lack, it is going to create more of it, and it's ridiculous. But anyways, what I want to say to you, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to make it about me, but I don't want you to do what I'm doing. I don't want you to block your own blessings out of fear and out of anxieties and different things like this. And if you're over analyzing, if this is like just it's like the need for compromise, the need for compromise. I don't want you to have unfound fear, because that's what it looks like. It looks like unfound fear. So if you can just try to, in a way, it would say like try to refocus your thoughts. You know, this is all a work in progress. We're all a work in progress. We're all learning, right? So just try not to worry so much and believe in yourself a little bit more. And then I'm gonna give it right over to Darnell.
Yeah, I
Oh,
mean, I'd like to hear like a question from her.
I'm gonna show the cards real quick too.
Okay. Throw a question out in the chat and I can just see if I can respond to it.
Oh, you've been feeling sick and having depression. She said,
Is she
"Oh
the
my,
one that put in the is she the one that put the
yeah,
question in for you?
yeah,
Okay, so
yes,
depression. And the cure for depression, right, is loving yourself and doing things that make you feel really good inside, right? It's not going to be coming into like a $1 million from the lottery. It won't come from meeting someone new because that's a temporary high, right? When
right,
you get that honeymoon phase, but it'll come from something inside you that fulfills you deeply, um, and then asking yourself, what aren't you doing that you used to do that made you happy before? Because there was a point in your life where, yeah, and not telling everyone, oh, okay, but this is an open forum, so definitely she wants to share whatever she's going through, and that's okay to do that, right? Because we all have experienced depression. I've experienced it a lot of times, and I always feel like with depression, there's something um, that you're not doing that you should be doing in your life, or holding yourself back from doing something that really will make you happy, even though it may not make others happy, right? So um, ask yourself that question. What is it that I'm holding myself back from doing? What is it that I could do that would bring me joy, even though someone may have reservations about it? Because a lot of people hold themselves back from joy, worried about what everyone else thinks. And, life is short. If you're going to die in a week, would you change that decision? Would you go ahead and do what you wanted to do, regardless of what those people thought? Are they paying your bills? Are they doing anything for you that is significant? Because if not, do it anyway. Feel the fear, do it anyway. Right, Jill?
exactly, exact. You know what? I've
I
been
didn't want to ramble on. I just wanted to like kind
No,
of get that
please
out there.
do. Please, you
Yeah.
know what? What you have to say is important. It makes sense. Please ramble on.
Well, from a person who has experienced a lot of depression throughout my years, I've learned over time that it's always something that I'm not allowing myself to do to be happy. And I might be forcing myself to do something to please someone else, and which is taking away the energy from me being happy to please them. When in all reality, how am I going to please them if I'm not happy or pleased?
I don't think it's possible. Right.
It's not possible. You need to make sure you're happy first,
Yeah.
and whatever that requires. And
That's
sometimes those
almost like
decisions,
given out of an empty thing. You
yeah, yeah,
cannot, in
yeah.
a way, because if you don't love yourself, how are you going to love them? How's that possible?
Yeah,
How's
you
that
really
possible?
have to you really have to look inside and say, wait a minute, what's happening that's blocking my blessing, right? What's happening that's preventing me from like really feeling joy? And then you really have to decide, because it's a choice. No one's going to do it for you. Make the decision, no matter how hard it is, to at least try to do the thing that you feel like you need to do. Make a mistake. Scientists make thousands of mistakes all the time before they reach that pinnacle of success.
Yes.
Think about that. Think about it that way, because a lot of people are afraid to make those mistakes. They're like, I'm afraid to do this because of what's going to happen, or I'm afraid this might happen. Let it happen. You always have to ask yourself, what's the worst that can happen? If it's not something that's ending your life, then go ahead and do it.
Thank you. You know what? So what if the people? What? Well, hey, I'm gonna ask you because it's not like we got a whole list, and I think
Wait,
you
wait,
have so much to say.
wait.
Oh,
I
what?
got
What?
some
What?
more. I got some more here. So she says, I'm stuck between walking away and staying, right? And
Oh,
and
okay.
when you can't, and I've experienced this before. When you care about someone, but you can't love them in the way that they want to be loved, you do have to walk away and then let it come back. Let it come back to where it's supposed to be, because it's a part of nature, right? You will have periods of time in your life where you're ready to love someone, and then lots of times you're not ready. And when you're not ready, it seems like there's a lot of pressure to try to give. And you have, if you've established enough of a connection with the person and you're still not ready to love them in the way that they deserve or want to be loved, then you do have to walk away, even though it may hurt you and the other person. But try it, because when it's really truly meant to be, it doesn't require so much effort. the more effort you're putting into trying to figure it out, the more effort you're figuring out, or the more effort you're putting into trying to, do is the resistance that's preventing them from being loved from either you or whoever they're supposed to be with. But also, it's bringing you down because you don't have to work so hard to figure that one out. I think it's already self-explanatory. It's just a matter of believing it and accepting it, and then making the decision that's going to be good. You don't have to, I don't know, you don't have to kill the horse, so to speak, but it's a decision that you must make in order to let destiny and the universe decide what is truly meant to be. I hope that makes sense. And a lot of times you're not ready to love, right? Sometimes you're just not ready to love, and that's okay too. Because when you are ready, then you're going to give the best that you can to the person you want to love. And when you're not ready to love, it's just going to be chaos. Right? Trying to love when you're not ready to love, that's chaos. Don't do it. What's that show? Ready to Love? Jill, that reality show. I haven't watched all of it, but you know what I mean? And that's a bunch of mess. That's a bunch of mess. You got people on there
What
ready to
show?
love, ready
That
to
sounds
love.
familiar.
Yeah, them gotta, because they do all these reality shows because these people are lost. They don't know what to do. They're just like, I care about this person. I mean, I've had a relationship with this person. I feel like, we might have something here, and they really just need to look inside and say, what's my truth? Am I ready? If I'm not ready, I know this person. Oh man, we just have this great connection, but you got to let go so that you can like figure out what's meant for you, whatever blessing that is, and even if that means being alone to become an even better version of what's going to come to you.
Kritika, hello.
Oh, we got some people on today. This is great. It's
Aw.
great. I don't know why I thought Tony the Tiger.
Hey, you can do a
Showing
new
my age.
jingle.
I'm showing my
That's a
age.
whole, do a new one. Shoot.
Right.
Natty Nat, thank you, Natty Nat. You donated. Did you donate for myself or for Darnell? Um, but Pooja, hello Pooja. I'm just now seeing you guys. Thank you for being here with us. Brianna, hello. Hello, Casabel, hello. I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't see you. I'm just now scrolling up, seeing you guys. What y'all doing? What you doing? All right. Thank you for being here, you guys. And thank you for giving us a like. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate it. And if you're interested to know Darnell's channel, I do have it in the description box below. Just go in the description box and you can find his channel to go subscribe if you'd like. All right. I don't have a. You know what? I need to put in your TikTok, and next time you talk, I'm gonna go grab. I think your TikTok, Instagram. Do you have anything else?
So yeah, right. Because I did. I'm doing on Instagram. I changed it to Darnell Alexander Motivation.
I saw it today.
Right, and then,
Yeah.
but I think I'm going to switch the TikTok to that as well. So I want it to be all consistent across the board. So, and then figure out whichever YouTube one I have, because I mean, there's, I haven't really officially started a channel on YouTube, but I have music on there, right? So
So are you doing kind of a collab with your music and a coach, or do you think you're gonna
no,
do a
I want to,
separate
I want to,
channel for
I want
the
to have a, I want to have just, I want to really work on the coaching. I feel like there's a lot of people that need help. I feel like the music touches people in a different way, but not in the way that I feel like coaching and really being there for people,
why
is,
can't you do them both though into one?
you can. I'm just like
Yes.
my energy right now feels like it wants to be on the
Okay.
coaching. But
Okay.
if I feel the inspiration for music, I'm definitely going to share it with everybody for sure.
All right. Nice. Very nice. And Michelle A. How you doing, Michelle? You know Michelle A.
Michelle
Okay.
A, right?
I
Yep.
know the high pitch.
Yeah.
And she said that's her. Do you think that's really her real? Do you know if that's her real voice or not? Like she says it is. I
Mm.
don't quite believe
I
it.
believe I believe it is because some people have weird ass voices, right?
I don't I don't
They'll
believe it.
sing one way and then they talk another, and you're like, oh, that's so weird.
I said, is that her real voice? I went to the middle of the deck. That's a big ass no. I knew it. Well,
Oh, somebody
it's
said
just,
no.
it's a big ass no. That's a big ass no. It's not just a
Okay.
no. I don't. That's a no. I knew
Okay.
it wasn't. Just like Paris
Oh
Hilton
man.
going around, totally the opposite. Hey, okay.
But you know
And she's
what
like,
though?
no, that's not my real voice. I was just doing
People
it for TV.
right,
Yeah,
because
I
they have
don't.
a stick. They have a stick that works and makes them money
Right.
and makes them successful. Whatever works, people got their own little game. So play
The
it.
way she's talking, there's too much nasally or something in it that sounds like she's faking it to me. There's something in it that it doesn't sound right to me. And anyways, I'm not saying her voice ain't high, but that high.
Look, she was
What
like
person have
going
you
in on
ever
that
heard in
too.
your life with a voice that high? No one. So why is she not in the Guinness Book of World Records? Because we ain't heard anyone talk that high for a regular voice. Come on, do some shit.
Come on now.
Come on. Anyways, Natty, you was up, Natty. Okay, sorry. You had surgery, knee
Wow.
replacement.
Yeah,
Oh
that's
shoot!
that's tough.
Wow, Michelle, how you feeling, girl? I mean, like that's a dumb question. It hurts, but are
Right.
you? I know, but you said it was wait, two surgery knee
Mm,
replacement.
hmm. Wow.
Wait, like on both knees?
Yeah, she just got out today. She's chilling.
Oh wow! All right,
Yep. Yeah.
dang, wow.
Hmm. Yeah.
All right, okay, 99. I
All
donated
right.
for you. Oh, for me. Okay, I wanted to know the Capricorn guy's intentions. His intention. Why did the first thing come? Okay, let me pull cards because I could be wrong. Let me pull. Let me pull some cards. I'll read a question. I immediately get an answer, or immediately get stuff that comes through, right? But but it's not 100%. But it's like 95. So I gotta
Yeah.
wait to make sure before I put my foot in my mouth. Let me make sure. All right. I see it right here. Thank you, Natty Nat. I see the donation. All right. Oh, you're very sore. I bet, Michelle.
Yeah.
But you're gonna be feeling good real soon,
Hmm.
girl. Yeah. Wait, Brianna. I don't know, Brianna or Brianna.
Brianna.
Is it
Right.
Brianna? That's what it looked like to me.
I bet you it's Brianna, but spelled
I know,
Brianna.
right? But it looked like Brianna, but is it? Can you tell me one for Brianna what it looks like, or two for
Two.
Brianna what
Right.
I think so too.
Right.
But
Right.
Brianna, can you tell me? Yeah.
I think it's two.
Um. All right. Let's see. Their intentions. What's the intentions? To get you pregnant. And this is what hey. This is
Capricorn,
what
Capricorn.
that's why I said let me pull a card before I put my foot in my mouth. And you could probably tell by my reaction when you said, what's in the intention? Well, you the first card
Well,
out to get your ass
well.
pregnant. All
Oh,
right. All right. Or it could just be, be careful because hey, if you don't want to become pregnant, be careful. But hey, let me keep pulling. Now, I don't think it's only that. I don't think it's only that. I think they do want to get you pregnant or something, something to do with that. Like that's right there. That's my baby mama. That's what that's my baby mama right there. That's what the intention feels like. It is Brianna. That's what
okay. There you
okay.
go. All right.
Wow. All right. Well, very cool. Very cool name. Brianna. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice. So
Unique.
look, yeah, I like unique
It's
names.
like
I think
Darnel with one L. It's like
yeah,
most dudes
it
with
should be
Darnel,
one
two
L.
L's. It should be one
Yeah,
L.
I
No, I'm
think
glad
so
it's one
too.
L. It separates me from the ones with two L's.
So why does Jill have two L's? Can it be one
It's like
L?
Jill down the hill, $1 bill. You feel you feel me?
Okay. Okay. So, oh, and by the way, Oh
Yeah.
wait, I'm gonna have to tell you after. But
Okay. Okay.
yeah, it actually. I'm trying to interpret something here, Natty
Okay.
Nat. So it's one of those things. Like, I think it's one of those. I think they could be a bit intimidated by you, or a little scared, a little intimidated, a little bit. Um, but I do honestly think that they want positive changes, because this is somebody. It looks like someone who's on the right path, or making changes, doing the right things, wanting to be on the right path, or this or that. So I do think it's positive. Now there's a card that comes up that's just making me hesitate. And I think what this card is about is someone trying to make a decision of what to do. Like, do they need to leave something first? Do you need to leave something first? There's an ending that is showing up, but an ending leads to what? Usually new beginnings. So I'm not sure what that is. The death card that's showing up right there in the middle. And I'm trying to figure that one out when I'm looking at this. But I do feel like they want you, yet I don't know if they need to end something first. So I don't know how well you might know this person or not, but maybe there's something they're trying to end, or they need to end, or whatever it is that's starting up. But it just, let me make sure I'm doing this right. That's why I always go back up to the question to make sure. Yeah, his intentions, they seem pretty good. They seem pretty good. There's just a little bit of a, I don't, I'm feeling a little bit scared, just a little bit, just a little bit. And so, and I think the scared, or that it feels almost like, well, this or that. I'm not sure, because if I leave this for that, you know, even though this is pretty much done, or this stuff, this is pretty much done. I know I need to leave it, but I don't know if this even makes sense to you at all, if you even know about this person. But the cards. They find you very attractive, of course, Natty Nat. But I just don't know, because renewal, change, transformation. This could be clearing out the old, letting go of what no longer serves you. Maybe they need to clear out the old. Maybe they need to let go of some things. And right there, yes, this right here can also be all about the getting clarity about your path. So whether it's you, whether it's them, it almost feels like someone needing to make a decision. Then it feels like someone needs to get clarity. They need to make decisions. They need to finish something in order to start something else. But it doesn't mean they don't want something new with you, because it looks like they do. If this makes sense. I don't know if they're married, need to get a divorce. I don't know what's going on. I'm not Jesus, but it looks pretty positive in my opinion. And the feeling I get is pretty positive. So I hope this makes sense to you. And you guys, look, if you want advice from Darnel, Darnel is here tonight. He's giving advice tonight. We're changing it up a little bit, so if you would like to have advice, you got to let us know within your question. Because once I move on, I'm not saying you can't get it, but once I move on, then I move on. So let me know that you would like advice from Darnell after. It is free. If you want to donate, I have his stuff, my stuff in the chat, in the description. It's everywhere if you want to. All right, up to you guys. All right, let's see. Okay, you don't think maybe it makes sense. All righty. Okay, cool. Okay. Shania, you are up, Shania.
What the heck? The world is going crazy here. What? So, like, I get
Yeah.
these little notifications, right? And you always have to keep everything in perspective, right? Because there's a lot of negativity on the news. I'm not changing the subject here, but I saw this thing that said 16 accused of beheading a teacher. It's
What?
got to be it's got to be Russia or something. This is not the United States, but and
Who?
some girl in Russia, she shot down some kids because she was getting bullied. I was like, hey, man, that bullying stuff is big. You like drive people to the brink. So if you got kids that act a fool in school, tell them not to bully other kids. Tell them to look out for the ones that are being bullied and stand up for them. That's what I would
I
do.
always did. I don't know about you, but
Yep.
I
But I mean,
always
you know what I
did.
mean? Like they're going to drive people to go crazy. And like when you see this kind of stuff happening on the news, it's all a result of that. Even when they hit adulthood, if they've never dealt with it, and they come out and just like they just get pushed to the last straw. That's what it is. It's crazy.
You
Either that or
know,
the
it's in every one of us. I don't care. You know, I don't know what you've done, but I know what I've done.
yeah.
Meaning I've done shit that because of the anger, because of stuff, suppressed anger, whatever this is. It could be fear, it could be anger, it could be you feeling like you can't be who you are and you're holding everything inside, which is part of the
Mm-hmm.
depression, that depression thing. You feel like
True,
you can't
true.
really be
Yeah,
you
yeah,
because everybody's gonna judge you. Everybody's gonna tell you not to be that. Everybody's gonna, you know, who gives a crap what everybody else thinks and says
yeah.
and this. They ain't living your life. You living your life.
Hmm. And
Do you.
I think the hardest thing for people to do is to do it in spite of what other people think. And that comes from self-love and the love from your parents and the people who programmed you, right? Because you're programmed to think a certain way. And so if you didn't have that positive programming to say, oh no, you can do it no matter what anybody says, then you're living your life on everybody else's terms. And that's just going to be depression, anxiety, anxiousness, just being in public, right? What are people, you can't even step out and feel good about yourself because you're worried about what somebody's like scanning you.
Yeah, yeah.
What do you have going on?
Yes.
You don't match up to my regulations. You need to change your outfit, put a
Yes.
smile on your face because you look weird. You know what I mean? Right. And so
Yes.
people are like thinking all this self-talk in their head and they're driving themselves crazy. And
Mm-hmm.
so it takes, it takes, it takes you recognizing it, maybe getting rid of the friends who don't feel like they're giving you the juice you need to like, you kind of need a cheerleader in your life or a friend, somebody to kind of be like, no, you're okay as you are. You're cool just the way you are. And then be able to go out in public and say, hey, I can go out there and be me and be authentic, regardless if somebody likes it. If you don't like it, turn the page. I'm going over here, right? Don't stay in a circle of friends that aren't cool with you. You don't need them. You better by yourself. I know people want acceptance in this.
Exactly.
A lot of people want acceptance in this world, and it's all about acceptance on Instagram and Facebook, and everybody just wants to be accepted. Accept yourself, and everybody will accept you.
You know what's weird? I, oh my God, I want to ask you a question that I want to donate to you for,
Okay.
but I can't do it because we got people waiting. But
No,
I
no,
do
no.
want
We're
to
good.
ask you something that I
Yeah.
want to donate to you for, if you don't mind. But at some point when you have time, because it's all about what you just said, and I don't give a about everyone else and what their opinions are, except when it comes to tarot,
Okay.
which is my channel,
Right.
which
Right.
is my business now, which is
Yeah.
a big thing for me now. But
Okay.
yeah, anyways, whole separate thing. But
Okay.
Shania, at some point, because I'd love to hear your take on it, and I feel
I
like
got
that
you.
that would
I got
require
you.
a donation.
I got you. Yeah.
All right, cool. Shania, let's see. You said, all right, general and advice from Darnell. Okay, let's get a quick general and advice from Darnell.
Let's do it.
Let's see. This is good too for you, I believe, to
I got a
give
lot of
out,
energy today.
because
I think the workout.
it's giving you some kind of like a, not experience, because you don't need that. You have your own experience, right?
Yeah.
But like
Yeah.
just answering good questions for people. Not that you haven't done it before, but I'm
I
just,
love to share. I love to share, and I love
yeah,
to like at least give people hope and insight that there is another way to get out of the funk or whatever it is that's bugging them. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like once you start getting in your head about something, it's like you just sit there and you just go in a circle and go in a circle, and you're like, I'm not getting anywhere. Now you're not living in the moment. Now you're not enjoying what's in front of you. Now you're not enjoying like the day. You're not enjoying being alive because you're dealing with something that you can't control in the future, right? We can't predict the future. What we can do is take actions that will benefit us in the long run that might make a better future, but that's hard
He
to
just
do.
explained tarot. He just explained tarot without knowing it. You just explained tarot. I
Okay.
swear to you, tarot is not going to necessarily predict what's going to happen. But what it will predict is, if you're on this, if you keep doing whatever, it's gonna. This is how it's gonna. If you change something, you can change. Anyways, what you just said, oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to
I'm on one today.
later
I feel it.
rewatch what
I
you
feel a
just said.
flow today. I feel a flow today.
Yeah, you in tune today.
Yeah, I'm feeling it. It must be that four
Yeah,
shots of espresso that I had or something.
yeah. I don't know what it. Hey, 4 shots,
Yeah, girl.
Darnell. Dang up
What?
your heart.
No, my heart's good. I can take it.
4 shots. All
No,
right.
okay, look, but they always say the espresso is not as strong as like the drip coffee, so it's kind of like I call it time release. Time
But
release.
that's like, so 4 shots is like 3
Hmm.
cups, probably. If you take
Maybe,
4
yeah,
shots,
right.
it's like 3
Yeah,
cups.
yeah.
Come on now. That's a
But I'm
lot.
not jittery. I'm not jittery or anything. I feel good. I don't feel a lot of times I feel like if I drink too much coffee, I feel a little anxious, a little bit on edge.
Yeah,
But
yeah, I don't like that.
the espresso is just like, ah, good, let's roll. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
All right.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. But not straight espresso. I'm drinking it with like steamed milk and some flavor, it's a little bit of sugar, a
And
lot of
then,
it.
you know what, Shania, I'm on Shania, and Shania, again in general, Shania said, Jill, well, you could read, shoot.
Oh boy. She's going
I'm
in
so
too.
used to
She's going
before,
in.
I'm used to before people were not able to see. When they came on live, like before when I had hosts on with me, they said they couldn't see the chat. So I apologize. I know you're not dumb, but when I'm reading the chat to you, is because I think you cannot see it.
No, I'm watching it
So
now. I'm watching
I
it now. And
forget you can see it.
she's
How
saying,
can you see it
what
and other
happened?
people couldn't see it?
What
I don't
happened
know.
about the other live and the church and the evil? What's going on with that?
Oh, I text Darnell that night, Shania, and asked him if he want to come on. I'm sorry, Darnell.
No, it's
I had to
okay
say that
because
out loud.
we could recap right now.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
I'm all about it. All
You
about it.
sure?
What's happening? Yeah,
All right,
let's
all
do
right.
it.
I
What's
texted
happening
Darnell
here?
that night, Shania, and asked him if he want to come on
What's
and talk
happening
about
up
this
in
too.
here?
But he was
What is
busy,
this?
of course. He was busy. And I'm sorry, Darnell. I'm not going to keep texting you like,
No, you can. You know what? Because if I do have a free moment, I want to jump in like I did the one time. So I'm good.
oh, yeah?
Just check. Just check.
I
If
feel
I'm
like
open,
after last night, I'm like, oh, I'm bugging this man.
nope.
I'm so
No, you are
sorry.
not
I'm
bugging
like,
me.
I don't want to
If
bug you.
I'm not running around or doing something, I'd love to just jump in even for an hour or so.
Okay, okay. Even if you came on for 15 minutes, like
Okay. Yep.
just to answer a question or just
I
to
could be
talk
on the
about
road.
one quick little subject and you come on and
Yep.
off, hey,
Okay. Let's
that's
do
what
it.
I
Yeah.
mean. When I
You don't
ever
have to.
ask you to come on, you don't
Yeah.
have to stay on forever. Just stay on for
No, but
10
yeah.
minutes.
No, I mean,
You know?
literally, I think yesterday I was just running around everywhere. But yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
definitely hit me up. Hit me up. So
My
tell me about
brother,
this.
yeah. Last night I
So
texted
it
because
was the addictions
and I
and
want
stuff,
you to
right?
see him to see if you recognized him on the bus. I
Okay.
mean,
Okay.
because I don't. He doesn't really recognize you. Were you guys not in the same? Maybe he already graduated. I like, but he's only
What's
2
his
years
first
older
name?
than me.
What's his first name?
Paul. Paul.
I might, just send me a picture. I bet I'd have to look and see. But I'm curious. What's this evil in the church?
Yeah. So I did a reading about, the other night about this, about talking about tarot. People say tarot is evil. And I
Okay.
said, well, hell,
Yeah.
if you say tarot is
Yeah.
evil, then
Yeah.
does that mean the church is evil? The reason why I asked this is because the church used
Yeah.
tarot. I think
Interesting.
tarot actually originated in the freaking church, but the church, look it up,
Hmm.
it
Yeah.
was used in the church, but the church thought, oh, shoot, this is telling everybody too much. We
Yeah.
cannot have them know this stuff.
Okay.
Rebuke. I rebuke
Yeah.
it. You say it's
Yeah.
evil. It's evil. We cannot have people knowing what to do to help themselves.
Right. So they
We
always
have to
talk
have
about.
control.
Right.
And this is
Yeah.
what has happened. And they
The-
said tarot's evil, and guess what? But if you go back and look it up, tarot was used in the churches, y'all.
So there's a lot of information out there. There's a lot of information in the Bible that's been omitted. There are passages in the Bible that talk about, they don't specifically say tarot. They say about like seers and people
Psychic
that can
shit and this
predict
and
the
that.
future.
Well,
And
Jesus was a psychic.
so, there's a lot of controversy
So
about
they
people
say.
who are predicting or telling the future. And it's basically, that's God's job, right? But in these days and times, everybody's looking for some type of answers. People want to check different sources. We all have different beliefs, right? So I want to say this. I want to say that there are passages in the Bible that talk about people, telling the future that it's, an abomination or whatever. But, when you're giving an opinion, you're not necessarily predicting the future, but maybe you're just saying, this is what I'm feeling, right? There are a lot of sensitive souls in this earth that feel what they feel. And I don't feel like you should shun what you are as a person or what you feel, right? Because there's just a lot of different people, and a lot of people don't believe in this and they don't believe in that, and they have strong opinions about it. But don't try to tell someone what to do or what not to do, because obviously the church has been in trouble for saying one thing and doing another, right?
You said the church has been in trouble for that?
Yeah. Oh, well, Catholic Church,
Yeah, they in trouble. You know, they in trouble for a
Hmm.
lot of stuff, like looking at their
Okay,
little boys and
right.
girls,
Yeah,
telling
stuff
them,
like that, right?
"Hey,
So,
hey,
so
this is why I don't care."
it's hard to accept the word from a source that is tainted, right? So,
Yes,
to each their own, right? Do your research, and then basically, I would say, do what you feel in your heart and your soul is right, because your soul will always tell you. Your soul will always tell you if it's a good thing or a bad thing, and if you don't think it's good, then turn the page.
shut the
You know?
f up, Johnny. It's in the chat. Shut the f up, Johnny. And I agree with you. You know, ever since I was little, so I was, baptized Catholic, whatever. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Let me make my.
Yeah.
I didn't baptize my son, and I don't know if it's good or bad. I don't know. But the
Hmm.
reason I didn't is because why am
Yeah.
I going to make him something before he can even choose for himself? So I
Yeah.
didn't baptize him, and I
Yeah.
also think, what do I need to for
Yeah. That's really
cesspool?
interesting. That's
The
really interesting, right?
a man, different
Hmm.
men,
Yeah.
Jacob, John, Luke, Paul, all have different books. They wrote different books. They wrote their things. They did. They put it into a book and they said, publish it. So
But
I
look,
can
this
write a
is.
damn book myself, make a whole new religion, publish
Yeah,
it.
you
And if
could.
you all believe in it, well, you believe in it. All right.
Yeah, I think I feel like to each their own, right? Because I feel like I have my own beliefs and I won't put that on anybody. And I know that there's Muslim, there's Catholic, there's Buddhist, there's all these things. And if it works for you and you believe in it and you're receiving benefit from it, stick with it. Don't let anyone pull you off the path. I know there's a lot of religion pushers, and that doesn't come across good, right? Because now you're trying to push something, create resistance in people, and that never turns out well because now we're confused. Now we're not sure what's really right for us, and there's just too many questions. So I feel like if you have a religion and you have something you believe in it, and follow it. If it works for you, good. If not, ask questions, find out the truth. That could be a lifelong journey, right? Because no one's ever going to
Right.
know until you die. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And you know what? My brother just popped up in the chat. So, hey, what's up, Paul? My Galaxy Star 766. I know
Oh, okay,
that's
okay.
my brother. What a
Yep,
name. But yeah, he said, follow your
yeah.
heart. Yeah.
Follow
Yeah.
your heart.
Yeah.
Yep, yeah, yeah.
Hey, Paul, do you recognize Darnell from the school bus back then? He's like, shit, it's been
Well,
how many
because when
years?
in the school bus I had hair too, so this is gone. It's gone.
Like, but I have
Right?
hair, and shoot, his hairline's going to.
Yeah, I
So
don't
is
even know what that
mine.
is.
Shit,
What
mine's
hairline?
starting. It's start. I don't know, but oh my god, no, I don't know. Shoot, but anyways, people gonna believe what they will and
Look,
figure out what works for
they
them
will.
individually. Yes.
Absolutely. And I just don't agree with people pushing their beliefs onto other people. We're all here. We're all different. We're all individual. That's what makes us unique. We don't need to be alike.
Yes.
And we should share ideas, because there are people who believe in Christian beliefs. They also believe in Buddha, and they also believe in science, right? And a combination of that to help them make decisions in life. And if it's
That's
working
me.
for you, do that, right? Do that.
I believe a
But
little bit of every
I'm not
religion.
going to look down. I'm not going to look down on someone just because they believe something different than I do. I'm like, good.
Right.
If it works for you, cool. We can still have a conversation about regular life that has nothing to do with religion and be cool with each other.
Because what we believe in has nothing to do with what
There
I
would be a
think of
lot.
you.
There would
You
be a lot
know?
less wars. There would be a lot less drama and a lot less fighting if people could just relate on a human level, right? But people don't do that.
Yes. Who do you think God is?
I
Okay,
really
wait,
can't
that's a
say,
loaded
right?
question.
It
That's a
is because I
loaded
don't know.
question, and
Really don't know.
that's a loaded question. I know.
And I can't even say, like, I've already gone down the whole Anunnaki trail, and who the gods were before the Bible was
Yeah,
written, and it's just no, I'm not even going there. I don't know. I really
I
don't. We'll see
know.
we'll see when I get to the other side.
Right? I think God is like they always say, "Oh, God's in all of you. God
I feel
lives
like
within you. God's within." So are we God?
if we read the book of Enoch, God really appears to be all energy, all everything, right?
Right.
And that's not a
Right.
thing. It's not a person. It's not a human being.
That's
It's
what I would say. God
all
is not
energy.
a person. It's the universe. It's
And
it's
even
the
though, but wait, and even though in the Bible it says, "Let us make man in our image," that's not speaking of one person. Now, other people will say, "Oh, that's the Holy Trinity, Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit," right? But we really don't know what us is. If we're really getting down to the devil of the details, who was us? There's a lot of gods, right? And a lot, like the Hindus believe in a God, the Chinese believe in a God, Africans believe in a God, and American Christians believe in a God. And so that's just a rabbit hole that I'm not going to go down.
I wonder if do you think that, this whole God thing, like, I don't,
I think, you know what I think? I think everybody should just do good, do your best to be a good human being, and let the cards fall where they may.
and that's what I think. I was going to say, I don't believe there's God. In a way, y'all, don't. Hey, what
They're
I'm
coming
saying
for
is,
you. They're coming for you now.
I know, and I'm not atheist. I believe
Oh.
in a God in a way, meaning,
Well, when you have too many
if God
questions,
is
you don't
within
know, right?
us, I believe we are in a way God, meaning
Yeah.
you believe what you want, I believe what I want. You are your own God, I am my own God. This is how I believe. Meaning, do I believe there's a one general God, space, universe, this,
A
that?
creator? Yeah.
Sure, maybe. Yeah. But do I believe it was left up to us, little gods, individually to do our own life? Yes. They left it up to us to do our own life. You are in charge. You are the God of your life. I'm the God of my life. I don't need to follow you. You don't need to follow me. I don't need to follow them. I don't need to follow them. I'm going to follow me. Right? Because I'm
And
my
some
own
people
God.
and some
I'm
people
my own
believe that
God.
some people do believe they are gods. I mean, it's
I'm
been
not
like
saying
that.
I'm a God.
But I mean, like it's always been like that since the beginning of time, right? God had to kick the devil out of heaven because the devil thought he was God. So it's like it's all this craziness, right?
Well,
It's a
and
rabbit
that's the
hole.
thing. I think the most important damn thing is to believe in yourself. And if you believe in yourself is God. Because they say the most important thing is to believe in yourself.
God
That's
is
because
within
you
us.
are God yourself. For you,
God is everything that we are is a part of God.
but you have to believe in yourself to be happy and to live a fulfilling life, right?
Gotta have
So are you
purpose.
not a
Yeah.
God?
Gotta have
If
purpose.
you have to believe in yourself,
Yeah.
right? Anyways,
Yeah,
I
that's a
know
whole
it's a
nother.
why
That's a
does
whole
it have
nother.
to be a touchy subject? Why?
It's not. It's only touchy for those who feel it's touchy.
It's touchy for you a little bit.
I don't actually feel any type of way about it, right? Because I feel like if you have an opinion about it, I welcome that opinion, right? Without feeling some type of way. But some people feel some type of way, which makes it touchy.
So it's just you're trying to make sure you don't want to. I understand. You don't
Oh,
want to offend people, and I don't either. But I just don't care as much as he does.
Shania asked me a question,
No,
right?
I
So
care.
Shania said she wonders how church changed my life, and that's really interesting because I wouldn't say it did. I would say that I going to church opened my eyes to a lot of things. When you're raised as a little child, you have a certain belief about what you're going to church for and what its purpose is. And then when you experience things as you become a young adult, and if you've ever experienced any negative things within the church, and then you realize it's a lot of dog and pony, right, show going on in there. And so I've just never been a big fan of church because, you know, I'll love a preacher, but the congregation might be super suspect. And so, people are super judgmental. They all feel like they're gods, right? They're judging everyone and jury and executioner. And so I experienced a lot of that growing up in the church. So I've never been a huge fan of church, but I do feel like in some churches there is a good coming together of the spirit within the people that are there. And some churches you don't feel the spirit at all. You just feel like it's just very monotonous and very like, you know,
Boring.
yeah. So to
You ain't
each
gonna
their
say
own
it.
for
I'm
your
gonna say
own
it. It's
to each
boring.
to each their own on their own spiritual journey. But I've had some experiences that basically didn't give me the love for the church that some may have. But I have too many questions. I can't just follow the status quo, and I can't believe um, a church, and specifically a church, when they're trying to force you to speak tongues, for example, when that in the Bible, that was something that occurred naturally. I just have too many questions. I had too many experiences in church that made me say, okay, this is not like, and, I've actually read the Bible front to back. So when
You
you do
did?
some, yeah, because, you want to like know for yourself, right? Word
I
for word.
tried it, but I couldn't get through it. I
No,
like
no, I
thou
did. And
shall
I,
art. What?
I
What?
did. And
I didn't have enough patience.
I found it to be very interesting, very entertaining, very loving, very but there's
It's
like the Old
hard to
Testament.
understand it.
The Old Testament, there's so much going on in there. There's so much debauchery, killing, wars, and conquest. A lot of like what the Romans and whatnot were like. If you don't believe in our religion, we'll execute you. This kind of stuff. So there was a lot of that going
Yeah.
on, and then you have too many questions. You're like, well, where were these people at? You're like, there's Adam and Eve, and all of a sudden there's tribes everywhere before. You're like, well, how did these people get here before Adam and Eve? I know that they were here, but then right, there's a lot of stuff going on. But then that has to do with the sons
I'm
of God
sorry.
that
I'm
came
gonna
in.
say it. I'm gonna get canceled. You know what? I'm not gonna get. I need to stop saying I'm gonna get canceled because it's not happening. I will. I'm
This is
not
your
even gonna
show.
talk about it no
It's
more
your
about
show. You
getting
gotta
canceled because. But what I'm gonna say is, Adam and Eve, my ass.
So look,
Because
I
like
just
you said,
believe.
if there was people here before Adam and Eve,
Mm-hmm.
what's this Bible crap about? Oh, the first woman and Adam and Eve, my ass.
Pulled from the rib and all that. I get it. I mean, there's a lot of.
No, I didn't pull for no damn rib. What kind of
So,
shit is that? That's man-made. You see how stupid that sounds? A man wrote that. How could anyone? How could people just believe it? You just believe it.
It's easier to believe than to question, right?
Bullshit. I question everything.
Some people feel it's
Let me
easier.
calm
Some people
down.
feel it's
I'm getting
easier.
hyper. I'm
But some
gonna
people
mute
feel it's
this.
easier to just go along with what they know, because questioning your reality is the same as trying to overcome addiction, depression, changing your life to be what you want it to be, right? And nowadays, we know that it's possible to change your reality, to change your future. But when you're stuck in a belief pattern, it's almost impossible to overcome anything. So you have to be willing to ask the questions, be willing to understand things, and look at things differently, and change your perspective on what you were taught and programmed, and learn something new, try something new, take some risks, and see what's going to benefit your life in the future. It's a tough one. I don't know where you went, Jill, but you just disappeared. But yeah, everybody's going to have a question there. Everybody's going to have a question on religion, and to each their own. No one should be offended. No one should be anything, because everybody's got their own journey with God. When you come here by yourself, you leave by yourself. When you think of it in those terms, no need to get upset at anybody for anything. Jill, where'd you go? Where did you come from? Where did you go?
Oh my goodness, okay, anyways, I am here. Oh wow. That's some country slang.
I had to
Oh,
say
okay.
it. I had to say it. It just came to
You
my
got the
mind.
banjo behind you? Where's the
Where
banjo
did you
at,
come from?
Darnel?
Where did you go?
Oh wow. Ah. All right.
All right,
He's
so
singing like
enough
my
about
half
that.
white part of something or other over there. I don't
So
know, but that's some
wait, so let's get back on the questions here. Like we went off on a whole tangent.
Okay,
I mean,
well you called me and I came back. I was over. I'm here. I'm just over here. If this makes, I'm doing something as I'm listening.
but
So okay.
you know what I said though, right? It's like we come here by ourselves, we leave by ourselves. You can't get mad at
Yes.
anybody, and nobody can be mad at you, because nobody's going with you.
I say it all the time. I said we come in this world alone.
Yeah,
You born by yourself. You
yeah,
leave by yourself.
you do. And when you
So
think of it in those terms, it can really clarify a lot of things in your life. The same thing with worrying about what people think, worrying about what people say and do. It's
yep.
really on you to figure out what's going to make you happy and complete in this world.
Yep. And I'll be right back. Shania, I did pull your cards for your general, by the way. I know that you asked the Darnell question. We got on all this. So your cards are sitting here. I'm going to be right back. I just need to take a quick little tiny break. I just need to go tinkle. I'll be right back.
Oh boy.
I've
Okay,
been
so
guzzling this
then
water
maybe
over
I can.
here.
I'll just answer any questions anybody's got on the chat.
Thank you. I'll be right back.
All right. And anybody can feel free to just throw something in there. I'll be happy with that. Because we went on a tangent there. We can switch the subject anytime. Go ahead, Aaliyah. What's your question? It is the L I watch it. I don't think anything will get us happy. Yes, absolutely we can. Okay, so look, Aaliyah, happiness is within, right? But that's hard for people to understand. So we will definitely be happy once we figure that out. When you stop looking to the external things, the money, the cars, the houses, the typical material things, right? Those are things that people think, oh, that's going to make me happy. But you have to ask the question, what what will come, what will come from those things. So if you have money, what would you do that would make you happy? If you had a car, obviously it's just transportation. It looks cool, it's shiny, it's great, hey, I'm flossing. But really, maybe it'll get you somewhere that'll make you happy, like yoga classes or like therapy if people need it, right? So yeah, happiness is a journey, is a lifelong journey for some. And you know, you asked about gifts. What kind of gifts you trying to give, Aaliyah? I don't know. I'm not sure what kind of gifts do I take fans. I haven't accepted gifts from fans, Aaliyah. So, and that's tricky, right? You don't always want to accept gifts. At work when they tell you to accept gifts or not.
What's this about accepting gifts?
I don't know. She's asking. Aaliyah's like, do you ever accept gifts from fans? I said, I don't know. I'm not looking for gifts.
Oh, like if they were to just, excuse me. So if they were, like, say you're having say you're singing at a concert or doing something or singing
Yeah,
at a place and they come up and they're
sure.
giving you gifts or giving you teddy bears or
Yeah,
flowers, do you take it or do you say no, thank you?
I don't know. I mean, if it's flowers, why not, right? That makes
Yeah,
sense. It's
yeah.
like, because the flowers, they die, right? A teddy bear, that's a little weird.
You think
Right?
so?
I'm not going to take a teddy bear home. I'll give it to
Okay.
somebody. I'll give it to a kid,
Might be a
right?
camera up in
So
it.
so I could right. I could take a gift and give it to someone who's deserving of something. Because if I have my needs met, I would definitely like to bless someone else with a gift, right? That's how I think of it.
You see what Brianna asked?
She says we were watching the old TLC videos. Oh my gosh, their Max
No,
fan
no. She
tour.
said no one threw a bra on stage or anything like that for you.
Ooh, child. Panties and bras.
through
No,
their through their
nah.
panties. The
Mm-mm.
panties
I
on
don't
stage.
think I've ever experienced that. But you know what? The funniest thing that we've experienced when I was in Second Nature, we were in Canada, and we walked into a mall, and I swear, right now when I think about it, it feels like it was a dream. But we literally got chased by a bunch of girls, and it's like like you see that on like the funny Backstreet
Yeah.
Boys and stuff. And I'm like, why are we running? But we're running from all these people chasing us. Why are we being chased? It's so weird, right?
Did you actually run or was it like, yeah,
Yeah.
come and get me?
No, we were like, God, we're like, what the heck's going on here? Why are we running? But we're running because I don't know what happened. I have no idea what happened, but we're running, right? So I'm like, okay,
Why
so
y'all
I
running?
experienced a lot of stuff that was just because I'm a normal person, I'm a humble guy. So when you experience things like that, you're like, oh, this is funny shit. This is like what you see on TV. Like, I can't believe this is really happening, but fine, let's run. We'll go with it.
Are we the Beatles right now? What's
Hmm.
going on? What's going on?
Right, right. That's too funny. Yeah,
Uh
it's all in good. It's all in good fun. But I think it's definitely, life can be very interesting.
oh, someone said because you're pretty, Darnell. Well, oh, wait, shouldn't I say
Purdy,
wait? But wait a minute,
Purdy.
Galaxy Star. Paul says hi. It's Vanessa. What's Vanessa? He's driving. It's
I have no
Vanessa.
idea. I don't know. Vanessa
Hold up.
Williams.
I'm sorry, but my brother Paul is married to an Alma, not a
Mm.
Vanessa. Who are
Okay.
you, Vanessa? Who's
Yeah,
Vanessa?
your brother's saying it
Someone
though.
must have spelled wrong or spoke wrong because if you didn't,
Uh,
what's going on? Huh? Who? What? My and his daughter, my niece's name is Emmy. That's not Vanessa. Wife. Wife.
okay. All right. Your brother, you might have to have a combo with him.
I guess so. He was just here last night and
Yeah.
he didn't
Yeah.
mention nothing about no Vanessa.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sorry if you actually is a Vanessa. I don't know who you
Mm-hmm.
is. You ain't no one important. Get out.
Get
So
out.
I'm the wife, but okay, I understand. I understand. I think I understand. I just said what your name was, and we don't ever say all the names,
Maybe she's
but I'm
texting on
doing
his
it
behalf.
now. People can find this out very easily by looking up. And my parents came on live stream last night with their full name. I'm like, oh Lord, like, oh, you and your brother. This is your mom and. I'm like, oh my God, you telling everybody my last name. But they're gonna find it out anyways, and I have
Right.
nothing to hide.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's all right.
Yeah. That's all
Just
right.
don't come at me. Don't send me emails. Don't anyways. Like just don't overwhelm me, y'all. But yeah, that's my stage name. All right, Vanessa. I like it. I like it, Vanessa.
All
You know
right.
what? Actually, if I were to think about it, my brother's wife, Vanessa. I could see it actually, because she's beautiful. She's a
Okay.
beautiful girl. Like I could see it. I could see it.
Well, there's always Vanessa Williams. She was like the woman back in the day.
I know. Well, shit. Hey, hard to compare to her, but hey,
Mm.
that's
Mm-hmm.
one of them. Then once in a. Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, she's
Mm.
beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Them eyes. Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah. She
Yeah.
was. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Gracias. De nada. Mi
And she could
amiga.
sing. And she could sing.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
I mean, to have all these gifts, you that beautiful and can sing
I'm like, there
and
you go.
can
Oh.
act. She could act
Mm-hmm.
too.
Yeah. Triple threat. I wonder whatever
What the
happened to her.
hell? What can I do?
I'm
Flap
gonna have
my
to look up.
jaws?
I'm gonna have to look and see what
Flap
she's
my
doing now because she's
jaws?
not doing anything now. Like it's like, what are you doing with your life? Maybe she's just being a family woman or something. She's just chilling in the background. She's like, I'm
I
good. I'm out
mean,
out of the mix because there's a
but
lot that comes with it, right? There's a lot that comes with that success and keeping yourself out there, and you got to keep all this appearances up. And she's probably like, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. You know, she seemed like a real
right.
person. She seemed
It
like a
is
real
hard to
person.
keep that. You know what? I think that, oh my, Darnell,
Yeah.
I think this is you too. You tell me if I'm wrong, and you will.
Yeah. Yeah.
Darnell, I think you and I both have a little bit of I'm just going to say it, but this need to feel like to keep looking good, to keep
Mm-hmm.
keeping up.
Oh yeah.
And I don't think this is what anybody else thinks of us but us. Like
Mm-hmm.
I think
Yeah.
you're the same as me. I feel like I need to, and I'm getting scared because I told you, like, if I can't keep doing my push-ups and can't keep staying
Yeah.
strong and keep
Yeah.
looking, to me, strength is my
Look,
youngness,
I'm
or
scared
it's
too.
my vibe. I don't know how to explain it.
I'm scared too.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Oh
now,
my God, we both just admitted look. You know
but
how
look,
many people are actually scared and not they're not going to admit it. I admit it.
as
I'm
you
scared.
get older, you notice all the changes, and
Yeah.
I always equate it to like a car breaking down. Like the older the car gets, all kind of
Right.
random stuff happens, right?
Why do we
And
care so
so
much though?
because you want to enjoy your youth, you don't want the car to break down. You still want to drive it. You still want to enjoy the ride.
Yeah.
I
That's
mean,
a great way
you
to
know,
see it.
right? That's all you just want to keep it going. And for me, it's getting harder and harder for me to keep weight on, right? I'm like, man, I'm going in the gym, I'm eating my calories. Maybe I need to start counting them now because I want my clothes to fit right. I feel good in my clothing and everything is good. Like I don't want to be super big, but I don't want to be super small because then I feel like I need to eat, or people might start throwing burgers at me or something. I'm like, I
Yeah,
need,
yeah, yeah. Right.
right? So, and for that, I feel like I just, otherwise like this, I just want to keep it, clean and neat. But for my physical, I just want to
Yeah.
be able to like feel good in my own skin. And so, like we were talking about before, when you look in the mirror, if you don't like it, change it, do something about it. Don't complain, just do it.
Right.
Don't
I
get
agree.
on, don't resort to Ozempic and all this crap. There's a lot of side effects with with some of these drugs out here. You can really do it naturally, but you have to like change your life, change your lifestyle. That's what I've always been promoting with fitness and health. Change your lifestyle. Don't try to look for the quick fix because it'll go south on you real quick if you're just looking for the quick fix.
You know what? I just remembered. Okay, Galaxy Star 766, which is my brother. His wife, Vanessa, right on here. Vanessa.
That's his
Do
wife.
you
Okay.
know Darnell? Okay, let me a quick story, because I know we ain't got all the time in the world, but a quick
Right.
story. She was in my car on a thing. I had my CD in. She's like, "This is my music," and she was like, "Yeah." I'm like,
Yeah.
"It is," because I never like. Okay, well, I didn't know she liked the type of music I like, the R&B.
Okay.
I just didn't. I didn't know. Like I didn't know. It's like, oh yeah. And all of a sudden,
Yeah.
bonding. To me, that's bonding. You like the same music I like? You know what? I loved it. And she's like, yeah, I grew up. Yeah. I'm like, oh, wow. But
It's
anyways,
nice to find commonality, right? To be able to have,
yeah, I was.
and then you can kind
And
of go from
Vanessa,
there.
if
Yeah.
you're still, oh, she said totally agreed. Okay, so if you're still here, yeah, I was surprised. I was like, not that I would think you would like Mark Anthony because you're Hispanic. It's not that. and I swear I said that on purpose to be funny. All right. I'm not trying to, I'm not racist. I'm being funny. It's a
Oh,
comedian thing. All
oh
right.
my gosh, yeah,
All
I know
right.
how you are. I know how you roll, Jill.
Yeah. Hey, it's just, it is. She know I'm playing too. She don't
That
care.
you
She
know,
play too. She play too. She said,
yeah,
yes, sister. See,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah,
Lifestyle's
but you could
very,
be
I
real. But
know.
people appreciate you more if you be real with them and just say what's on your mind. You're not trying to offend people because it comes from a good place, right? If you're saying something with visceral, or if you got if you're you come across like with a heavy negativity, then yeah, I mean, then be offended,
Right. So,
but you're not coming
Galaxy
across like
Star,
that.
Vanessa, do you know Darnell? Like, do you know of Darnell from, did you ever listen to Second Nature back in the 90s or
Back
Third
in the day,
Level or any of that? I may have asked her before and she may have said yes,
Third
but
Level. When I was with Third Level, we weren't really popular, but we did get on the soundtrack for some Mix-a-Lot's Seattle: The Dark Side, which it's funny because he got nominated for a Grammy, but maybe it was popular in other places. And then Second Nature, we weren't super popular, but we did do the Billboard. We made the Billboard Top 100, and we were making our rounds and stuff. We couldn't get on local radio because that was a bunch of politics. That we just hated that action. It
wait,
was like,
what?
hey,
What?
yeah,
You weren't on local radio.
like KUBE would never play us.
Right.
They would never play us because we weren't
Why?
like
Wait,
because we weren't big enough.
why?
We weren't big enough. We weren't big enough for them. Yeah.
Fuck.
So that was a bunch of
Oh
drama.
my God, that slipped out. F them. I'm so
Yeah, it
sorry.
was. We
I'm
were
sorry,
so hot
Darnell.
about that. But you know what was cool? We got redeemed when we went to New York. In New York, it was like their biggest R&B radio station, something like Hot 100 or something. And this dude put our song on rotation. He actually played Later, which was one of the more R&B songs on the record. This dude played that 2 or 3 times in a row, and I was like, man, that's love, right? I mean, big city, big lights, New York. It's like you're just like, oh, we're here. But so that was like for us, our kind of redemption. It's like our own city, one place, but New York, they had our back. We went and did the
You know
Apollo
what? I
Theater.
always love New York. Everybody think I'm from New York. They're like, you from New
Hmm
York? No, I ain't from New York. Like, it's my
You
attitude,
seem like
right?
you would be, though. You seem like you would be, for sure.
Everybody think I'm from the East Coast and they always
Yeah,
guess New York. I'm like, I'm from
yeah.
Seattle. Like, well,
New
you got
York.
the attitude. So I'm like,
But people don't know how people are in Seattle, though. That's what it is.
they got attitudes in
They
Seattle.
got
I
the
don't know what they thinking of
misconception. They
because,
got the
yeah,
misconception from Grey's Anatomy and all the shows that are on TV. But the real people of Seattle is a whole different story,
you said Grey's Anatomy. You be
right?
watching it.
I don't
Uh,
watch it, but I just know, the fire shows. What's it? All the different shows that they, 911 or whatever the heck. There's all these shows that they do in Seattle now. Um, you know,
all right. Well, the Galaxy Star says we're going to a Christmas event. You going to a Christmas event? All right. Have fun.
mm,
Well, and if
hmm
you don't have fun, hey, you know, at least have well, let me shut up. I was like, if you ain't having fun, make some
yeah,
fun,
right.
girl. Make some fun. If everything's boring, snazz it up, make some fun.
She said, Shania said, how do I view men in general?
How do
Better or
you?
worse?
What do you mean? How do you view men? As in, like, is
I
it
know it.
gay, or do
I
you mean
think,
like,
no, I think I know.
what does
I
he
think I
think?
know.
What do you
I
think
think I
of men?
know. I think I know what she means, and better or worse, right? And I think I think men right now are at a crossroads because there's a lot of men promoting men to be better men, and there's a lot of men promoting simps and being like, oh, do you, and just, don't care, like self love to the point where you don't love other people, right? Because you want to be strong. You got to be strong enough to love yourself and love other people without like sacrificing your true soul and yourself, right? And that's a hard thing because when men have been hurt, they're like, I'm gonna cut off my emotions. I'm never gonna love another, I ain't got no love for these hoes. You know what I'm saying? Right? And it's like that's one attitude to have, but you're still blocking your blessing. You're still blocking the opportunity to actually have true love with someone and have a real healthy relationship. But you got to overcome all those roadblocks. You got to build up the male energy inside yourself and saying, I can be strong, I can be tough, because men like that strong side. But then they have to understand when you're trying to give a woman your softer side or your feminine energy, so to speak, it's got to come from a place that's still strong and masculine, but tender with respect and with without thirst, right? Without that neediness, because women don't want that, but you want to show
Damn,
them
this
that
has
you
got to be
care,
hard for you, man. This has got to be hard for you, man.
because they got to work it out in their head. They got to be like, okay, I can't be needy, but I need to seem strong.
Right.
I need to be able to fix things, but I can't be the best at all things. Right? So the men are going through all this stuff, right? And if they're not willing to do the work to say, how can I be a strong man that can support my woman, even if my woman makes more money than I do, and I can't support her financially.
Right.
How can
Don't
I
matter.
support her? How can I support her in a way that makes me feel wanted and needed, right? But these are questions that have to be asked in order to have a successful relationship with someone that's different than you. I mean, the
Mm,
list goes on, right? So
yeah.
retain your manhood by being your authentic self. Number one. Number two, having the hard conversations to understand where the other person is coming from that you're interested in, that you might be a little intimidated by, right?
Don't you
Or
agree with ask? If you have a question, why don't people just
ask.
freaking ask it?
Just say something, right? But I mean, you know,
Right.
I went through that. I was with a person who was a lot more successful than I was, and I thought that was a huge deal, and I felt very intimidated by it. And
Oh,
then when I learned that they're, you know, people are just people, right? They're all just people. Some people are very intelligent and smart. But what you have to realize is if the connection is there and you get along great, it can work. But if there are red flags and things that are, you know, that are preventing you from having a successful relationship, all of that stuff goes out the window. It's like, I don't care how much money you make, I don't care what you do, you're still not a good person. I got to go, right?
yeah.
So, you know, never put somebody up on a pedestal that doesn't deserve to be there.
Oh, yes. I don't
Yeah,
think anyone should be put up on a pedestal. And in a
but
way,
people
and
do. But
I'm
people
not
do.
saying, okay, look,
Yeah,
every,
people do.
oh my God, I was going to say, every time I've been married, that don't sound right. Twice. I've been married twice. So I know, okay, but both times I put him up on a pedestal. And maybe I
Hmm.
shouldn't have in a way,
Hmm.
but
Hmm.
I did in a way, but not to the point where,
I know what you're saying. You want to lift the
because,
man up.
I'm not going to do it to a point where I
You
look
want you
stupid.
want you want to lift the man up, and I think a
Of
woman does want to
course.
be able to look up to her man and say, I have a
Right.
good person. I have a
Yeah.
solid person that's like,
Yeah.
that's a solid stand-up guy, right? You can look
Right.
up to that person, not putting them on a pedestal. And then Brianna had a good point. She was like, what makes a person more successful? It could be income, it could be achievements, right? But in the whole scheme of things, that shouldn't matter, right? You should share in each other's success, support each other. And
You know what
if
I think makes a person more
yeah,
successful?
yeah,
It has
yeah,
nothing to do with damn money. It has to do with their freaking mind and their heart. If
yeah,
if
yeah.
they say thank
It's
you to
all how you look at
people,
it. Yep.
say you go out to a restaurant and the waiter brings you something and
Yeah.
he don't say thank you. Oh, that's a red flag for me. I'm
But you know, it's
sorry.
all how you look
If
at it,
you
right?
ain't
Because
thanking
each,
people, this is
yeah.
if you don't hold the door, if not for me, not for me. Don't hold it open. I can hold it open
Oh
myself.
man.
But if
Right.
you ain't holding open for the women behind us,
Hmm.
that's a red flag for me.
Okay.
Because
And you
I
know,
hold it open. I
and
always
I
will
agree
hold
with
the
you.
door open.
Yeah.
I don't care if you're a man, a woman, I hold the door open because it's respect. I'm
Yeah.
in front of you. I better hold the door open for you behind me. And this is
Yeah.
a collective thing. If you
Yeah.
don't hold the door open for the collective behind you,
Yeah.
you ain't in unison with, you are on your own bullshit thing. You have to hold the door open for the people behind you. This is a metaphor for life. If you
But this
don't
is
hold the
important for
door
you,
open for the
right?
person behind you, how
Yeah.
are you going to get ahead? How are you going to
Sometimes though,
succeed? You know?
sometimes that line, there might be a line though that could go on forever.
Right? Right?
But I get your point, right? And so that is the measure of
At some point,
success,
you're going to have to
or
shut the door, or
but
not
that's the
keep holding
measure,
it
that's the
open.
measure you hold people at. And then if you're in a certain circle of people who measure success or what makes a good person, and it's all material, then you might want to back away from that if you don't agree with that.
Yeah.
Because yeah.
You know what? I met this guy and he's like, he worked in the music business, right? And he
Hmm.
was, I don't know. Anyways, oh, I know Babyface. I just looked at him and I didn't say much. I was like, I just shrugged my shoulders and he goes, this doesn't impress you, does it? And I'm like,
Shouldn't.
no, it doesn't. I'm like,
No,
why should it impress me?
yeah.
Why?
Not
You
not
tell me
unless
why. And he's like,
not
damn.
unless
He
we're
goes,
gonna
you're
go
making
to the
me.
parties and hang out with these people in person. Sure, then that's great. But until then, I'm chilling.
But you know what? We became actually friends from that because
Yeah.
he goes, wow, I can't impress you with who I know, can I? I said, no, you
Mm,
cannot. You
mm-mm,
can impress me. The only way you can impress me is how you treat other people. That's what
mm-hmm.
impresses me.
Yeah.
He goes, but I treat you good. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. And I appreciate that. But how do you talk and act toward others?
Yeah, that's a
So,
big thing. That's huge.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't care who you know. I don't care what you have. I don't care if you have
Yep.
a freaking mansion. I will not act like I like you because you have a mansion. I don't give a shit about that.
Yeah.
That don't make me happy. It's nice. It's not gonna make me happy. What makes me happy is how you're gonna treat people because that's what I don't know. So it's different for everyone.
A person can have the world, but they treat you like crap. It don't matter.
Yeah. I don't give a shit what someone has. It's how
You know,
you
be like
treat people.
it. And people, end up like P Diddy.
Ah, you know, you know,
God dang,
shit.
man. The house of cards is coming down on
They,
that man. The
he
house of cards is
always
coming
seemed,
down on that man.
he always seemed like a greedy. I need to shut up because I don't know him. I don't know him.
I don't
Let
know
me
him
be
either.
quiet.
I don't know either. We just heard that it's crazy now. So,
Yep. I
but you know what I'm
believed
saying.
it right when
But
I
my
heard it.
point,
I
my
said, yep.
point was that was my point is like, a lot of people may have all of these material possessions and great things, but it all comes down to respect of each other and how you treat a person. So,
You know, it's if you had two men or two women, right? For the men, for the they, I don't care what it is. One has all this money, right? And one doesn't. But the one that doesn't have all the money is more loving. It's so stupid to me that people choose the one with the more money and treat them like crap. How does that make you happy, y'all? How does that make you happy? I would
well, people,
much
I think
rather
people are
choose the
now,
one that didn't have the money but that was loving over the. I don't understand that. Like I will never get it.
but people have to learn their own lessons the hard way, right? And they figure out, oh, it's not about that. It's not the money. It's about the honey, baby.
You know,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah. It really
Man,
comes down to that. It's like, how is it just being around the person, with everything gone?
Brianna, why did you consider your past partner more successful than you?
I think I was describing that before. Like initially, that past partner, I was like, oh, I thought they were, because I had never been with a woman who was like, so well to do, so well educated, and I was like, oh, this is very, very impressive, right?
Like, was she
But
older than you?
no,
Oh,
no.
okay.
Mm-mm. And these days there are a lot more women who are very successful, doing well, and that intimidates men and blah blah blah. But I like a smart woman because I like to learn, right? So
So does it intimidate you if they
no,
make money?
no,
It
no.
shouldn't. I don't think it
It
should. It shouldn't
it.
matter.
But I've read some articles on that, and I think men they feel like they have nothing to offer or give if they can't give them money, and it's like, man, that's not it. All you got to do is make love to her mind and her heart. It's a wrap,
Yeah. Actually, all you
right?
guys gotta do is listen. You ain't got to do shit, but just
Right.
shut up and listen, right? You got the
Listen.
woman. Is you
You
just
got
or
two
act
ears
like it.
and one
Act
mouth,
like you
right?
listening. Even if
Two
you're
ears
not
and one
listening,
mouth.
yeah, shut your mouth and act like you're listening. You're
Mm,
gonna get a woman. Period. That's all you guys gotta do is be like, just
You
shake
ain't
your
got
head,
to say
nod your head
nothing.
once in a while. Act
Yeah.
like you're listening. That's all it takes. We're like, oh damn, he's
Right.
listening to me. He hears
Yeah.
me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stupid shit. I mean,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna fall for it, but a lot of you, I'm just saying, that's all your man got to do is like, yes, that's all.
But
Just
there's a
okay.
these days there's just a lot more work people have to do now to unravel their own mysteries of why things aren't happening the way they want them to happen in their life. So it just takes the work. You got to do the work, and it's hard. It's hard, like changing your perceptions from what they used to be. It's hard changing habits that you have from what they used to be, but you can do it. And it's hard, but once you make, it's like, when you have the addictions, right? Replacing the old habits with the new ones. Once that's in place, you find it's better on the other side. You find it's brighter. It's a happier place after you've stopped beating yourself up, after you stopped,
You
running
know
your
what?
life into the ground.
Oh my god, I have so much this is why I text you all the time. Like, you want to come on? Because I
Right.
really, and again, hey, I'm not ashamed to admit it. I text Darnell all the time, ask him when to come on live because I want him to talk. I want to hear what he has to say because I think what he has to say, a lot of us need to hear. It's not because, oh, he's a pretty man with muscles and I want him on. That's not it. Okay, so
I'm,
I mean that's unobvious, right? We all see it, we all know
I
that.
think
But
I
man,
think
this
it's
man has
good.
depth.
I
This
think it's
man
good
has
to be
depth.
well-rounded, right? To be well-rounded, you want to. So they always say, like, for women and men, be the person you want to attract, right?
Yeah,
So take care of yourself, keep
yeah.
yourself educated and intelligent, respect people, right? Be the person that you want to attract. You ain't got to do any kind of work. You don't have to go seeking. You don't have to ask, right? It's right there, right? People will come to you as you are. If
You
you're a
know,
piece of crap,
Todd.
if you're a piece of crap, then you want to attract a piece of crap.
Oh, somebody said, is Darnel single?
We're gonna leave that one open, right? We're gonna leave that one open because I'm not
So that
looking for
means
a
he's not
relationship.
answering you,
Yeah, because
Brianna. He's not
because I always
answering
say,
you.
like with relationships, there was a point in time where I was desperately seeking love, and right now, what I'm doing is doing the work that's required to be the best version of who I can be when I decide to really settle down and be with someone. I'll say that. Doing the work and cleaning up my own, dirty laundry in my head so I can be and provide the best person to someone else. Right? You don't want
Okay.
to because I know a lot of people
Hey,
do, and
your answer
I'm
is your
guilty.
answer. Your
And I'm
answer is your
guilty of it
answer. I
too.
don't know what
And
it
I'm,
means.
you know what though?
No,
But I'm guilty of it too. Like I'm guilty of it too. Like, well, people will go from relationship to relationship without saying, "Give me some time to work
yeah,
on myself to
right.
get right." Because once I'm right, everything else is going to be good. The relationship will click.
Right.
But when you're looking for love or you're looking for something from someone else, you're in a taking pattern, not a giving pattern, right? You want to be able to be a giver to receive. But I feel like if you're looking to receive from someone else, there's a hole that should have been filled. Does that make sense?
Yes, of course, it makes sense. When you're looking for
So,
this, looking for
yeah,
that, looking is because it is what you said. You must have researched this
yeah,
because I know this myself.
yeah,
Whatever you're searching for is because it's missing within you. So there's
yeah,
a hole within you. It's missing.
yeah,
That's why you're searching for it. Of
yeah.
course,
Yeah. So yeah, and I've had so many experiences and so many ups and downs, so many failed attempts at relationships
Yeah.
that I'm like at a place in my life where I'm like, I'm okay with just who I am, right? Outside of a relationship. And then when I get to a point where I really want to give and provide love, it's going to be full and it's going to be honest, right? Honesty is huge. You want to be open and honest and be able to share that with another individual who is providing the same back to you. But you have to want it. And if you don't, right? Or if the other person, so if one person does and the other person doesn't, don't force that. Let it happen naturally or authentically. And that's where the beauty comes from. That's where the beauty happens. That's where the magic happens. Don't
All
push it,
right.
don't force it, let it happen naturally. That's an old song from the 70s.
Oh wait, say it again. What? What?
Don't push it, don't force it, let it happen naturally.
That
If
sounds
it
familiar. What is
if
that?
it really happens, then it was meant to be. That was way back. I don't
That
know what
sounds
year that.
familiar.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can't place it though. Like, huh? All right.
But she said she was wondering because of what type of experience. I'm like, girl, I've had so many experiences, it's ridiculous. I was like, you
No,
know
look,
what?
I bet you have. I
I've
bet
been
you
around the
have. All
world and
right.
I. You know what I'm saying?
I look.
But I have the wherewithal to realize that I can take a break
Been
in
around the
life,
world. Nah, yeah.
right?
I
I can
think
take a break in life and say, hold on, let me get my stuff together because I want to be able to be the best version of myself to everyone, including friends, right? I want to be I want to be solid. That's all an individual.
let me
And it's
ask
okay
you
to take that
this.
time. It's okay to
Did
take that
this
time.
change after the baby or before the baby?
I think
The
after
baby.
the
The
I think
baby.
the baby, man, the
The
baby is like
baby. He got some issues, but anyways. Yeah.
she is making me become she is not even like it's inspiring me to be the best version of myself I can be, the best man, the best father. Because when she comes into consciousness of what's happening around her and how I'm moving in the world, I want her to see the best version of me. That's
Did things change when the baby came or they start
it's a
changing before the
gradual
baby?
it's a gradual thing. Some people may be like, oh, everything happened. No, it's a gradual
No, I'm
process, right?
asking you ass. Did it
I'm just
change
telling you.
when the baby was coming and making, baking, this, that, or did it
No,
change
no,
prior to that?
it's after when the baby got here and seeing her face and hearing her little voice
So this whole change
and
in you is after the baby.
this is a continual progression for me. Like
Okay.
every interaction I feel like just touches me
How do you
in
feel
a different
though?
way.
Can you
Oh, I
I
can't
want
even
to
put it
ask
into
you,
words.
Darnell.
Oh God.
I do
I
want to
can't.
ask you this though.
Yeah, yeah.
There's a baby that will change.
Oh
Okay, yeah,
yeah.
that changes. There's a
That's right.
baby. Yeah,
That's right. Yeah.
the
Yeah.
baby.
Wait. I'm like Shamar Moore. everybody in the
Oh
audience. I
shit.
I had a baby
Shamar
at
Moore. That,
53.
hey, that's my
Baby at
man.
53. Hey,
Don't talk about Shamar Moore. That's my man.
hey, he had a baby at 53 too.
He everybody's man though, right?
What's that?
Men like him, women like everybody likes Shamar Moore.
Yeah,
Anyway.
but you know what I'm saying though. So I'm actually I feel blessed to have had a child at this stage in life than when I was younger because of all the experiences and everything I've gone through. You know, I feel like she's gonna get the most amazing father that she could ever have.
Yeah. Yeah. I bet she will, Darnell.
And
Oh,
so my
yeah.
goal is that just to continually work on myself to create the best version I can be. And it's not going to be perfect, but it's always going to be good for her. I'll say that.
There you go. It don't have to be perfect. That's the
Yeah.
thing. There ain't
Yeah.
no one perfect. No one's a perfect parent. There's no books on a perfect parent. There's no nothing. As long as you show that girl love, you
Yeah.
good. We good. We
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean,
Right?
I can't even put it into words, but it's the feelings that I get. It's
How
beautiful.
would
It's a
you
beautiful thing.
feel if somebody came up and treated your daughter wrong and cheated on her and told
Hmm.
her she's a
Yeah. Right.
bitch? What if
Right.
somebody
Right.
says you a
Right.
bitch and cheat on her?
Hmm.
What would
Yeah.
you now
Well, see.
does that
Yeah.
change how you treat women? Not that
Right.
listen, let me fix that. I know you
Listen,
don't
Linda.
treat
Listen,
I
Linda.
don't think
Listen.
you treat women like that. I know you don't treat women
Listen,
like that,
Linda.
but what do you think? Don't it like change a little bit your perspective of how you treat women since you have a daughter, or no, not really?
Well, I don't agree with men calling women bitches and
I don't either.
hoes and
Yeah,
all this stuff. And I don't believe in men laying fingers or hands on women.
right.
Um,
Unless they did it first.
and I,
I'm
and I,
sorry. I'm sorry.
and
I'm gonna say it.
yeah,
He won't say it, but I'm gonna say it.
yeah.
If
And
you
so
want to hit a man, be
yeah,
prepared to get hit back. I'm
yeah. And I feel
sorry.
like infidelity is a part of nature. It's not something that anyone should like, be proud of or anything or go through. But I feel like for my daughter, I want her to at least have the wherewithal to have the value within herself to know that, in the event that, because nobody's perfect, right? And sometimes you just can't really figure people out. So if she does end up with someone who does something that it goes against her values, I want her to feel comfortable walking away because, there are a million people in this world if she wants love, right? There's millions and
Yeah.
millions of people. You don't have to settle. You can be happier alone, right? I want her to understand that life happens. You're not always going to make the right choices, but your dad's got you, and your dad's going to guide you along the way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, that's cute.
yeah.
Look, you just got like 5,000 followers from that one. No, by saying
Jeez,
that.
I don't
Look,
know. It's
you
like
know,
everybody's going to do what they're going to do, and you're not going to be able to prevent your children from being hurt. But what you can do is give them the guidance to be able to make good decisions. So
Darnell, you was on a roll tonight.
I'm feeling like my heart is in the right place. I had an apple,
Wow.
which is good for nature.
You just on a roll. You got a
I'm
lot of
telling.
stuff to say, man. A lot of
I
good
don't
stuff.
always, I don't always have a lot to say, but when I do, it's good.
There's some good stuff, Darnell. I like it.
Yeah.
Hey, Shania, I have your card still sitting in front of me. That I you asked for a general, right? Hey, I think you said general, but then you asked Darnell a question, and we talked about that. But I know I got to get to the list, you guys. I'm so sorry, you guys, the ones that are waiting. I know. But we's talking, right? So, all right. What I'm looking
Get,
at here, if
get
this
to
is
it.
I believe this is a general. Is it? There was a general or not? Was it a general? Shit. Shoot. Sorry. Shoot. I think so. I'm just scrolling through. There a moderator on hand to let me know what they do?
There's a lot in there.
It was a general. Thank you, Aaliyah. All right. All right. This is all unknown stuff, Shania. I don't know what's going on here. This is all not know what's going on, not sure what's going on, the mysterious of this, of they. Oh my God, what is going on? I don't like it, Shania. I don't know. I just don't. I know people are like, what do you mean? What are you talking? I just don't like the energy coming out right here because it's all unknown and we don't know. It's up in the air and it's like anxiety, a lot of stress. It's like a lot of worry coming through, Shania. I don't know what this worry and all that shit is about, but girl, you got to tame it down because, okay, let me start showing some cards before I forget. You got to trust your intuition. There's some signs being sent to you. All right. Some signs are being sent to you. So please pay attention. Pay attention. This is just, I don't know if it's unfound fear or what, but please, please try to find a way to let go. Try to refocus your thoughts. Anyways, that is what's coming through, Shania. Wait, Lunar Love and Light. Hello. Wendy and Dave. That's Wendy and Dave. They have their own channel, Lunar Love and Light. Go check them out. Anyways, they're fun. Oh my God. Darnel. You know what? Darnel and Wendy and Dave. Wait. Oh, she said Darnel. I love your
The
thumbnail pic.
thumbnail?
Well, I made the thumbnail. All right. But I
Yeah,
changed it.
you took
Hey,
one of my
Darnel.
old one of my R&B pics.
I
The little,
did.
yeah, that was good.
But hey,
That
I
was a
did
good
on
one.
purpose, Darnell.
That
I
was funny.
changed up
Yeah.
because, you know, the flexing that I put on there,
Yeah.
I don't know if that's scaring people away in a way.
It could. They'd be
And
like,
so I changed.
oh.
Look, I changed up tonight and I noticed a big difference in the photo. I noticed a difference, and that's why I did it. Because I think it was too much flex. It was my own fault. I chose the photo, y'all. I chose the photo. He didn't. I did.
Look, but you said Beauty and the Beast, so I mean, it's like it's good still, right?
Yeah, because you still the beauty. You know, I'm the beast. Like,
Right.
don't mess with me. I'm the beast. But he's
That's
the
right.
beauty, y'all. You know, look at him. Look at him. All right. So when people like, but he's also the beast because look at him, right?
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Look at this. So he's beauty and the beast in himself. Like, I don't even need to be on this damn live stream. It's just you, Darnell. You beauty and the beast. All right.
Okay. All right.
That's actually a good name for your own podcast. Oh shit. I am Beauty and the Beast. Shit, that's your podcast. We gotta change this one to something else.
No, you keep it.
We're gonna change those to Beauty and Beauty. Because you beautiful. I'm beautiful. It's Beauty and Beauty. No.
Oh my gosh, right.
Shoot. I'm not saying I'm beauty, I'm just playing around, y'all. All right. But he is. Half naked.
She must be looking at, you know what, they're looking at the other one. There's a thumbnail that one with the abs and stuff. I still got the abs like that, but I don't try to show off like that.
How many tattoos do you have? Wendy or Dave wants to know.
I got the dragon, right? And then I've just got this one here. Let me see if I can flip around to it. The Ankh.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Yeah, the Ankh.
Wait, show the dragon?
Yeah,
if you don't mind.
The dragon's up in here. This is all this going up in
I know
there,
I asked to see it before, but I can't quite see it all on this way.
Yeah. Yeah, that took some work.
And you don't have any others like on the body here?
No, I haven't done any additional work. I kind of want to, but I'm not sure exactly what yet. I might do the other arm and go all the way down to the wrist.
Oh yeah, like a sleeve. Okay.
Put a story on it. Put a story on it. You know what I mean? Put a story on it. You know, it's like
it's where you have a dragon. I have a dragon too. So remember, I have a Chinese dragon right here.
Chinese dragon. Yeah, Chinese dragon.
Yeah.
We clarified that.
Mine had green eyes. Yes.
Yeah.
And Sarah, you're up. I'm sorry, Sarah, you're up. If you're still here.
Sarah, you're up.
And her nickname is Pebbles. That's Pebbles.
Pebbles, that's cute.
Speaking of Pebbles, where's she at? What's she doing? That's another good one.
The singer, yeah.
Mercedes boy.
Yeah, Mercedes. Yeah, man. They're all living their lives, you know. They did what they needed to do, and then they're just living their lives now outside of the spotlight. Sometimes the spotlight hurts.
Yeah.
They're doing too much. They be doing too much out there.
The good old times. Like, the good old times. Y'all don't mind. I hate this. You men are so lucky you don't have to worry about no damn bra to hold your shit up. You know, I think a man invented the bra. You know, I think a man said, like, hold that shit up. Let's invent the bra to hold it up. It's so uncomfortable, Darnell. Like what?
I
Why
thought they
can't we
made
have it
more
just sag
comfortable.
and
I thought
lean?
they.
What's wrong with that?
I thought they made comfortable bras for women now.
They do,
After
but then
all
it's
these
like a big
years.
loaf of bread. That's not cute. It looks like just a stupid loaf. That's not cute.
Oh my goodness.
That's for the little titty women. Look, I ain't got nothing in the back, but I got
The
shit in the
comfort,
front. So,
the
you
comfort
know,
bras are for the small chest. The
yes,
comfort bra.
yes. When you a D, then little, no, they, the blah, blah, they go under, they go up. No,
All
no,
these
they don't hold your
commercials they
shit in.
make, all these
No,
commercials they make with the comfort
no,
plus and
no,
support.
no. The strapless
Okay.
bras ain't do
Mm.
shit unless you have a little titties.
Look,
But
Aaliyah says
no,
the sports bra is comfortable, but don't hold up the tatas. Okay, I got it.
right. They're
Okay.
comfortable because they just hold you in,
Mm-hmm.
but it looks just like a big old loaf of bread. That's like not cute, but yeah, yeah,
My
that's not
goodness.
cute.
Mm-mm.
It's probably like you men wearing a jock strap. That's what I compared it to. I don't know. I don't
That's
have,
weird. That is
but
weird.
like
No.
I had to help my son with the jocks when he played football when he was young.
Sure. Yeah.
You had to
Yeah.
put the
You
cup
don't want to get.
on,
Yeah. You
and
don't
you
want to
put
be
this
jacked up.
on, and he's
Mm-mm.
like, "Mom, that's uncomfortable." I bet it is. I
Yeah.
bet it
Yeah.
is. Think
But you
about a
know what?
bra for
You know
women
what's
every
more
day. Same
uncomfortable is
shit.
if somebody hit that. That's more uncomfortable. Tell them that.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not cool.
Mm-mm.
Why is it so unattractive to just let your shit sag? You know,
Look,
it
everybody's
is.
got. Just
But
let
why is
people
it
live
such
their
a big deal?
life. Just let people live their life. Who cares? Somebody got an opinion about it. Tell them keep it moving. I'm sagging.
You know,
Ain't
ain't no
nobody's
gonna.
business. Ain't nobody's business but your own.
Yeah, yeah. All day during the
Every
house, I
day.
don't wear no, no. But when I come on live, oh shit, I better put some because if I move a certain way, it don't look
Yeah.
good, it don't look right. But who
Uh huh.
cares? No
Who
one
cares?
cares. I don't think anyone
No.
really cares.
No.
But I
There are
do, I
people who
guess.
do, but they shouldn't.
I do, but I shouldn't. I only do because everybody told me I need to care. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
It happens. And yep. Yeah. Yeah. They're all up in your
So
business.
isn't that weird? I care about certain things like that, but other
hmm
things, like I don't give a shit. But certain things I do. It just
Yeah.
depends on what hits us the most, I guess. I don't know what resonates the most with us, or I don't know.
Right. Yep.
All right, so Sarah's not responding. So
She's
Pooja, if
not.
you're still here, Pooja,
Puja. What?
Aaliyah,
Yep.
Casavel, Kritika. Who's here? You know, my one of my friends, bigger chested, she would always wear a bra like to sleep. I know you don't care, but for the girls in the chat, she would even wear her bra to sleep. I'm like, no, that is so uncomfortable. How you? It's like
That seems
because you
like
got the
it.
underwire and it's holding it up. And it's so uncomfortable. It's like something just hold. No, she's like, oh yes. She goes, I'm wearing my shit to sleep, so my shit stays up. I'm like, all right, but I mean, she's passed now.
Okay.
But I'm just,
Well,
but hey, this is
but
my
she
thing.
did what she wanted to do, so that's good.
Right,
Bless her.
right.
Bless
And
her.
she had,
Bless her.
let me just say, she had good ones. They always set up. And I always wondered how they set up. They're bigger. It's because she
hmm
did that. She's like, I
Yeah.
wear my bra every day. For the ladies in the chat, if you want to do
Yeah.
that, go ahead. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I don't care. My shit's going to say, I don't care. Anyways, that's not for you, Darnell. I'm sorry, Darnell. That's just, sometimes ladies in
It's
the chat,
good
we have to go through
information,
it.
right?
Like, we don't
It
know.
helps me. It helps men to understand women. I mean, these are things that maybe are important,
Thank you.
right?
Because,
If a man is with a bigger chested woman, maybe these are things that he needs to
yeah,
consider next time he's sleeping next to her. He's like, why are you wearing that? Why aren't you wearing that? So if he
right,
asks, right? He's got
right,
to know, and then he's got
right.
compassion towards what you're going through.
Right. So I'm not tiny, but I'm not like humongous, but I'm good right in the front.
Yeah.
But that's the German in me. The front, the Chinese side came out in the back, nothing, right?
Mm.
We got a party in the front over here, but not in the back. Okay. But anyways,
Lots of boobing.
Darnell probably a butt man, doesn't care.
There's
Probably. Probably.
lots of boobing. That's in the German.
Yeah.
Lots of boobing.
Boobing. You know what? It's probably like it don't matter as long as they attractive. That's all that
Yeah.
matters. It don't matter the
No.
boob, the ass, or this, or that.
No.
Hey, it's about your attitude.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
about your
Well,
attitude.
when it comes down to it, you got the girl with the baddest body, but if her mind and heart ain't right, it don't matter.
Yeah, she a bitch. Is
Yeah. It
hey,
don't matter. You buy.
right. But she a smart bitch. All right. Hey, that's a different
Hey. Hey.
thing.
Hey.
You're gonna think differently, you're gonna treat them
Yeah.
differently too. So women, hey, Make sure you got
Yeah.
your shit together, you know?
Yeah. Yes. So it looks like we're getting some question action here, right? Or no?
So Pooja, let's go ahead and give you a general from the Book of Answers. Yes. Pooja wants a general. Pooh Bear. That's Pooja's Pooh Bear. All right, Pooh Bear. Let's see. Johnny Blake gave her that nickname of Pooh Bear. Let's see. Book of Answers. And by the way, this is the Book of Answers. And your first one, perhaps when you're older. Huh? Perhaps when you're older. All right, Pooh Bear. A couple more years. A couple more years when you're older. But let's get another one. Follow through on your obligations. Okay, so maybe it might take you a year to follow through on those. And then once the years pass, there you go. You know what I mean? I'm not saying
No, I
today.
mean,
Might only be 2 months. I'm just saying follow through on your obligations and see what happens. Good things are seeking you out. One more. Good things are seeking you out. I just decided to give you one more. So very nice. Pooja, you got this. Good things are seeking you out, girl. And remember, don't forget, Darnell is here for advice tonight. We're giving out advice. So let us know if you want that.
if you got questions.
You have a question? You
You
ask
got
a
a
question. Yeah,
question? You got
okay. Yeah, okay.
questions?
This is very nice. So you okay. Yeah, okay. You go and you pray to a Buddha. You be okay. Yeah, okay. You drink a tea. Drink a green tea. You'll be okay. Yeah, okay. You will say to a Buddha 5 times. Yes, I sorry. I sorry. You say 5. Yeah, okay. Hey, try
Oh
anything.
man.
We don't know. You
Right?
know.
We don't know. We don't.
I'm at the point I'm yelling. I'm sorry.
What the heck? Yeah. Good.
I'm getting excited. Sorry. Buddha's coming
So
through. Buddha's
while
coming
while,
through.
while we're while we're waiting on the next one, anything going on in Seattle? Like they ain't talking about any lockdowns or anything weird happening yet?
Aaliyah, yours up. Lockdowns? What you
Hmm.
mean?
No,
What
they
kind of
always be
lockdown?
talking. They always be talking about something on the horizon. They be got these conspiracy theories out there. So I'm just checking to make sure in Seattle is if it's all good, if everybody's good. All these
They
diseases and
ain't
stuff
say,
spreading around, all these
it's
viruses and
I.
stuff spreading around, and I'm just checking to make sure you all healthy over there and everybody's good because that remember that cold I had, or whatever that cough lasted for like 3 weeks,
Yeah.
and I'm not
You
blaming that on
know,
age.
I'm just gonna say that, as we get older, do you not notice that? Oh my God. If something happens, it takes like twice as long to get over it as it did before. What is going on? Is that just an age thing?
Mm,
Is
no,
our
it's
immune
not. It's not
system?
because there's other people that are going through the same thing, and I'm like, what the heck is going on? And then they're talking about different things going on the southern end of the states about different viruses that are coming out, and just pay attention. Keep your eyes open so you're not surprised. Make sure you got your tissue paper. Make sure you got your water bottles and stuff. Make sure you're ready in case somebody tried to. Because remember when that first came out, people couldn't get tissue. They couldn't get water. I was like, what is this? What is this
Yeah, I
craziness? When
know.
COVID
You
came
can't
out, it's
wipe
like,
your ass now. You
no.
cannot wipe your ass. You can't even
No, you
get
better go.
no.
You gotta get a bunch of leaves and stuff from the yard.
I know. Good thing I
Okay.
got 2 Japanese maple trees in my backyard. There's leaves, and I got
Yes.
hedges.
Yes.
But oh my
We
God, can
got
you
we got
imagine you
random
have to go out there
questions
and
here.
grab leaves and wipe your ass? Oh my God.
We got a random question here. She's Aaliyah's like, is Dr. Dre gonna be long term lover for me? And then Pink Deck, advice from Darnell: should I date a friend? Go ahead.
All right. Okay, so it's Dre. So it's funny you said Dr. Dre. Last night we got a question from
Did I say
I don't know
Dr. Dre?
who
Does it say just
you
Dre?
said
Is
Dr.
it
Dre.
Dr. Dre?
But you know what? Last night, same thing. My brother said the same thing. He repeated the question, said, "Oh, it's Doctor," and they said Dre. And
Hmm.
look, my first husband, his name was Dre. But,
Okay.
so in people in the chat, the Dre. I'm like, that's the same one.
It's
No,
just familiar. It's like it just okay. Go ahead.
I know Dre, right? Dre.
Yeah.
Because, anyways, but yeah. So whenever I see that, I'm like, I get mad almost immediately. No, I don't get mad. I'm over it now. But I'm
Okay.
like, oh
So
damn,
what's your
really?
answer? What's your answer on that?
All right, I'm gonna look. Is Dre
And then I'll answer the
going to
second one.
be long-term lover? Oh,
Yeah.
pink. Let me get the pink deck. Hold up. You see how quick my 51-year-old ass jump out the chair to grab the cards. That is a good thing. You know, did you
That
all
was
see how quickly
look,
I jumped out my chair and grabbed that shit?
look. If it
The
was a
reason I
fire,
say that, you know what? Someone that was a
stop,
couple
drop, and
years younger
roll.
than me, the other night, or not the other night, last week, it said something like, damn, you like get up and down so quick, like you ain't in your 50s.
Yeah,
I'm like, what's that mean? Like, am I
yeah,
supposed
right.
to be slow and
You're
like
supposed to
what
take your time and make the moves to
right?
get up
But you know
like
what?
you need.
Funny, Darnell,
What?
isn't that like when we was growing up? If we see people in the 50s, they was kind of like that,
They was. They
you
was,
know.
man. They were like, oh, you old.
Like our auntie, it was like our aunties and
Mm,
uncles, and they act like,
yeah.
oh damn, they old. They was
Sitting
only in their 50s.
around drinking country time lemonade.
Yeah, you know, whatever it is, and
They wouldn't like
what?
they wouldn't like the 50s nowadays. The 50 nowadays is back in the 40,
I know the
35.
50s nowadays is like 30, you know,
Mm,
but the 50s back in the day was like what 60?
yeah.
I don't know.
Uh, man,
Anyway, let's see.
we're getting some action here. And then when you're done, I'll answer the question about
All right, all right.
the dating a
He's like
friend.
her. You know what, Darnell? You're so
I'm
sweet.
keeping us
Thank
on
you.
task. I'm keeping us on
You can
task.
be more rude. You can tell me hurry the fuck up. It's all right.
No, no, we're good. We're good.
Excuse my language. I did that slipped out. I'm sorry. Um, Darnell don't swear that much. So you guys, wait, who's up? It's Aaliyah, right? It's Rock the Boat, right?
Yeah, she's rocked the boat. She says, "Is Dre gonna be the long-term love
Okay,
friend?"
so the cards keep coming out, Aaliyah. Like the energy is all over the place right here because they keep wanting to fly. And I don't know if you know, I keep picking them up. It's not me because I shuffle the same every single freaking time. And sometimes it just flies out, sometimes it don't. Today, it's for you, Aaliyah. I don't know, it's your energy or theirs, but there's an energy that's just a little bit. Okay, let me see. I don't know if it's good or bad yet. I'm looking. All right, it's good.
That's
This is an
good.
exciting energy. All right, because I couldn't tell, is this watch out or is this exciting, like a good thing? Because they keep flying. I keep having to pick them up. Like, what does this mean? It's a good thing. It's exciting. So, and that's what I felt. And that's why I started to get a little excited. I don't know if you noticed. I started to get a little excited. And it is the energy coming through, whether it's you, whether it's the other person. Again, I don't know because I'm not Jesus. And Shivy or SR, hello, hello. Sun Empress Ari, hello, hello, you guys. Hello to everyone that I forgot to say hello to. But all right. So this is victory. Come, wait, let me make sure. Is Dre going to be long term? Yes. But take Tara lightly. This is victory right here. Victory is coming out first. And that's like a yes. This is someone recognizing you for who you are, or you recognizing them, or you recognizing each other. It feels good. It feels good. And this is like manifestation. If you believe it, you can do it. Y'all watch
You
the
can
Adam
do
Sandler movie?
it.
If you believe it, you can do it. All right? You just got to believe in yourself. This is a new start. This is a new journey. This is something new here coming through. And this ace, damn, I mean, very nice. New opportunities, new adventures. This is all about taking action, being bold, taking the initiative, making things happen. All right? Yes. This is all about yes. Yes. I can't
Do you
say it
want me to?
enough.
Do you want me to answer the friend part?
Please.
So she says, "Should I date a friend?" And that's always like, even like in what the movies they talk about. Because the thing is, if the friendship is really good, leave it at that, right? Because it's good, right? Once you cross the boundary of
But
friend to
could
relationship,
it be
yeah.
better? Could it be better?
Okay, wait. So if the friendship is really good and you know each other really well, and you decide to take it to a relationship, that could be beneficial, right? Because you know who you're dealing with. You've taken the time to get to know this person over, hopefully, a number of years, so you know exactly who they are, good, bad, ugly, right?
Right.
That's a
So,
good thing.
how long do you think it takes? I guess it takes as long as it takes. It might take
It's
5 months. It
at
might take
least
5 years.
at least 4 seasons,
Yeah. Good.
right? So you can
Yeah.
go through all those things and see what people are like. But a couple of years would be good to in a friendship. You really get to experience people's ups and downs, which is good,
Yeah.
right? You get to see their bad days and good days, not just the perfect. You want to see the imperfect too, and see if you love them for that. And then, if you decide to embark on a relationship, then it is risky, right? Because in a
Have you
relationship,
ever done it?
I don't think so. I don't think
I don't
I've
think I
not,
have either. Yeah.
but I mean, I get it, right? Because that's kind of how it should be. Like anytime you start a relationship, maybe it should start from the friendship point of view because you need to get to know who you're dealing with, right? People
Yeah.
don't ever take the time.
Yeah. And that seems more important than the sexual part, because the sexual part can wear off, right?
It can wear off. That can wear off, right? Do you want to be able to be
Yeah.
like, can I live with this person day to day? Do I, do they bug me? Or, you got to, and even as a friend, it's still going to be different when you live together, when you cohabitate. And that's when the real comes out, right?
That's when you
Right?
find some shit out. Yeah.
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 But, because people are different when you live with them, and you wake up in the morning with them. How do they wake up? How do they, how are they functioning?
Quiet. I want it quiet. Yeah.
And then everybody's got their weird things, no, you need to put that away, you messy, and it's like all this stuff,
Yeah.
are you
It's
perfectionist and the other person isn't, it's all of those things. So you got to get ready for all of that. And then it's a different ride. What the heck's going on?
SS. Hello. I'm just calling you SS. That showed up in the chat. Is it Saraya? Or it's Saraya? It looked like Saraya. If that's your name, that's a cool name. Is it Saraya? Am I saying it wrong? If I'm saying it wrong, I'm
Looks
sorry.
like Sarah.
Sarah? Oh, is it Sarah?
Saira.
It's either Saira or is it Sarah?
Saira.
It might be Sarah.
Saira.
You probably saying it right. It sounds
Put a one in
good.
the
Say it
one in
again.
the chat. Put a one in the
Say
chat
it
if I said
again.
it right. Sarah. It's Sarah.
Sarah. All right.
Or Sarah.
That's a cool name.
Or Sarah.
Sarah.
Or Sarah.
Yeah.
I can say it all kind of ways, right?
I know. I like it. I like it. So like,
Yeah.
well, I didn't know I was going to be the star of the show tonight. Yes, you is with your name. Very
Yep.
nice. Very nice.
Like the last couple of shows, you've had some people with some cool names pop in.
I know. I like these names.
Yeah.
My name is so damn Jill. Jack and Jill went up there. Oh my God.
Who went there? Somebody go there?
Oh, all the time. Growing up, Jack and Jill went. Oh
Yeah.
my God.
You're like, you're done. Enough.
Yeah. All right. Aaliyah. Did I do you yet, Aaliyah?
She was the one who asked the question, right?
I think so. Did I do it or not?
Yeah, you did, and I did. I think we both answered her questions.
I think so too. Is it Quesabel?
Yeah.
Because Aaliyah is still showing up as next. So Quesabel? Okay, so we did. Okay, we did. Okay, we both said it right. Okay, good.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he said it right. I didn't.
Okay, let's do it.
All right. Okay, thank you, Aaliyah. Thank you, Aaliyah, for doing the list, by the way. And thank you guys for tuning in.
Yeah, I'm going to stay on for a little bit longer, before I pop off because.
Shoot!
I'm having fun over here. It's all. What is it? It's only 9:13 here.
Okay, yeah, I see. The live stream is over for Darnel, you guys, but
no, I'm still here. We're good. We're gonna keep it rolling for a little bit.
Okay, cool. You guys remember, he is here. He's staying. I would take advantage of it. If you want advice from Darnel, from a man, from a you want a man's point of view, ask. Yeah. He's here. Yeah. You don't have to donate, but
you don't have to donate. I got. If you got questions, let's have discussions on whatever's on your mind.
Yeah. All right. Let's give a general. All right. So remember, if you want any kind of advice or anything from Darnel, you got to let us know. Okay. So let us know. It's free. It's free, y'all. If you want to donate, that's cool, but you don't have to. It's free. Let's see.
Yeah, Aaliyah's on that East Coast time.
Who is?
She on that East Coast. That's Aaliyah. She on that East Coast
time. Oh, yeah. Aaliyah, East Coast. Yep.
East Coast.
East Coast. Aw.
That's sweet. Very sweet, Shania. Thank you.
I'm going to say it out loud. For those that ain't reading chat, for those that are only listening, someone said, I like Darnel. Good man he is. Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
Every day working to be better.
Yeah, and you see, this is why he's a good man. Because of what he just said. You see? Anybody's working to be better, beautiful. Beautiful. Let's see.
What you got, Jill?
I'm looking over the chat to make sure.
I think we got. I mean, I don't know if people put in more questions, but I think we're kind of at a. I know somebody got something. I think people are being very respectful and patient.
What is it a general? Is it a question? I don't
I think so. I think somebody got general.
Isn't it just a general?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure. Keep going, don't stop. Someone's gonna come in. So if
A
you've been
general.
waiting on something to come in, it's gonna come in. This
A
is, I
general.
mean, it's going to come in, whatever it is. Just don't be too scared, because there's a little bit of a anyways, the message is here. Keep
Again,
going, don't stop.
I think it's interesting though. People, a lot of people have relationship questions, but I was, when I came up earlier talking about the mind, body, and soul, it really goes back to that, making sure that if look within yourself to make sure before you like embark on this journey of a relationship, because it's a journey, right? When you decide to like interact with people on a serious level, but that mind, body, and soul, like, are you looking in the mirror, loving the person you are? And if not, don't be making any moves until you're there.
Yeah.
Is your mental there? You got some stuff to work out, or do you like the way you look, right? Because you don't want to bring the insecurities, right? You want to like all of these things, like you don't think about when you like someone, you're like, I just like them, I like the way I feel
Yeah.
because of this, right? But taking that inventory to be like, let me work on a few things before I like really decide. And then just have the friendship. Start with the partnership. You don't have to like push the person away. You can have at least start off with the friendship and get to know a person on a level while you're still trying to get your shit together, right? And
Mm-hmm.
then if you feel like you're ready, jump in.
Mm-hmm.
But at least you took the time to figure out who you're dealing with first.
So before I finish this reading, I'm gonna say real quick before I forget, if you're looking for a life coach, Darnel Alexander, go contact him, y'all. Because you can hear what he has to say. You know what he's saying is true because you feel it, right? I feel it. I know y'all feel it. You looking for a life coach? Look, Darnell Alexander is one. Go check him out. Or he about to be one. Look,
Yep.
whether he is or isn't, I'm saying he about to be one. All right. So, and
Everybody's
if
got to
you
have a
want to
different
Jack,
angle.
oh shit! I know your name's
What?
not Jack, but if you want to Jack and Jill, hey, you know what? Check out our podcast every Saturday
Oh,
night. It should be Jack and
yeah.
Jill, but your
Jack
name
and
ain't Jack.
Jill. It ain't
Oh my
Jack, but it
god!
could be. You know how people change their names when they're in the music industry
Right?
or
I thought
or actors?
that's what I thought about doing. I'm like, do we need to change from to
We
something
could
else
be
like Jack and
Jack and
Jill
Jill.
or
We could be Jack and Jill.
oh my god, can that be some shit? Oh my god, that'd be kind of funny because
Yeah, right.
if people look at it, they just say Jack and Jill because people know Jack and Jill.
Yeah.
Just that, they know Jack and Jill.
It's catchy.
But Beauty and the Beast, they're gonna think it's a whole singing thing, and you sing, but you're not gonna sing all the time, all night. So I'm
Right.
like,
No.
it's not a musical.
I'm still getting my voice back. I was like, man, this has been rough.
Yeah. Hey, the older
Yeah.
we get, the longer it take to get it back. No,
Ain't that something? Ain't that
you
something?
know, hey, some shit, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
Here we go.
So let's go ahead. I'm doing it. I know I pulled the cards already. Aaliyah. So I mentioned something's gonna come through. I think if you've been waiting on something, it's gonna come through. If you've been worried, if you've been this, if it's gonna come through. This looks like an energy of just action. It feels like action, something coming through. Just make sure you're paying attention to things. It feels like saying do research. I don't know what do research. I don't know. Just make sure you're doing some type of research. But something, if you've been waiting, it does come through because this is like stability and security. Security coming through. Efficiency. Something to do with efficiency too. If you're like, okay, I get that. I don't know. Something to do with that is coming through. But look, keep on going. Don't stop. That's your message. Now remember, you guys, Darnell's here if you'd like to have
She did.
advice.
I got Brianna asked the question. She was like, "Would you go back to someone who you've been with before if it didn't end badly? Just timing, or isn't it worth going back?" And so, if you left, you got to question why you left in the first place. Start with that, right? Like, what was it? Is it a personal decision to seek out something different? Was there something missing, right? Those are the questions. So it's like, first you got to question why you left. If it didn't end badly, that's okay, right? But you got to first question why you left in the first place, and then work your way back mentally to determine if you want to go back physically. Oh, that's funny, right?
So, Brianna, was your question for tarot or just for Darnell, or
I don't
but
know,
because I
because
thought we already did Brianna, and that's
I don't know.
another
She
question.
threw
So
it.
that
She
was
threw
just a
another one in
separate
there.
question
She
for
threw
you,
another one
maybe.
in there.
All right,
Oh,
because we get one free a night. You know, y'all can donate if you want a second. All right, all right. He's nice enough. I'm not. I'm nice enough. Look, the thing is, but there's a
oh,
difference between nice and being a. I'm not saying you're a pushover, but
yeah.
you're very nice.
She said for me, but yeah, I mean, especially she said just bad personal timing. They sought a different path, and that's okay, right? Because we're all on a journey, and if it leads us back to the starting point of the person you were with, that's okay too, right? Because if you let it fly away and it comes back to you, then that truly was meant to be. Without the resistance, right? We're talking about that resistance. Don't be forcing it. Don't be pushing for it. Let it happen naturally. And I always feel like, let the man come after you. Let the man fight for you. And
Thank you. Oh, okay. So,
yeah,
this
yeah,
is okay. I've said this to my female friends that
yeah,
have went overboard on stuff.
yeah.
Well, he don't recognize me, so I'm gonna make him recognize me.
Mm-mm, mm-mm,
Girl, if he ain't
mm-mm,
coming at you, he ain't coming at you. What you not
mm-mm.
seeing? And I
Yeah, and
think
it's
this ended my 25-year friendship with my friend. I was for about a year straight, I was telling her the shit with this guy that she was with. I'm like, girl, what are you doing? I
you know
mean,
what's important. You know what's important when you're
but I think she got
with
mad
that
at me and
situation.
just
Um, Even women do this. So a woman will fall back. You just meet somebody and you got all these fresh feelings. It's all good, but a woman will fall back if the guy's too needy.
yeah,
And I think it's the same for a man. If the man is like
yeah.
interested in women, if he doesn't have to do the work, he might fall back and be like, you're pushing. So again, that resistance is too much for us as humans.
Mm-hmm.
And I think there are situations in life where we have to push against the resistance, lifting weight, going after a challenging career, right? Those are things where you
Not
do have to,
eating that damn dish you want to eat. That's what. Yeah,
right?
you know.
But with love and with trying to attract things in your life, um, sometimes the resistance is too much and it pushes away your blessing. Let it go. When they say, give it to God and let it go.
So
What
right
it's
there,
really
when you say
what
the
it's really saying.
resistance,
Yeah.
so we're talking about I know, wait, manifestations, right? So when you're trying
Yep.
to manifest something, but you're trying too freaking hard,
Yeah.
is
You
this
push it
just what
away.
you're saying? As in,
Yeah.
try to let go a little bit. You trying
You push
too
it away.
freaking. You know what? I said this to my son a few times with
Yeah.
basketball hoops.
Yeah.
You trying too hard. Listen, fall back a little bit.
Fall
Just
back.
shoot around. Don't try so hard. Watch what happens. And he's like, Mom, I listened to you, and guess what? I made more baskets. I
Yeah.
didn't try so very
Because
hard.
because
But
that's
then
what it is.
aren't we taught to try hard?
We're taught wrong. We're taught wrong, and we have
Right.
to undo that. We have
Right.
to undo that. So um, it's the difference between allowing, right, something to come in, free flowing energy, and disallowing, pushing against something that, oh, I need this, I want that. When you're in a place of need, when they talk about people are thirsty, well, you're always going
I
to be
need this.
thirsty.
I need this. I want
You're
it. Give it to
always going to
me.
be
That.
thirsty and hungry if your mindset is in a place of lack, or
Yeah.
you're feeling like you don't have enough, right? There's no abundance.
Hello.
So
Yeah. I got
when
to get
you
over
let
that.
go,
Yeah.
and you tell yourself, I have enough, I'm happy where I'm at, I'm happy with what I have, more of that comes in.
Isn't
It's
that weird though
weird.
that I'm actually
It's weird.
happy? I'm
It's
happy with
weird.
where I'm at, yet I feel lack.
No, don't get me wrong, right? We all want more from life. We want a bigger house, a nicer car, more money to do the things that will provide even more joy and happiness in our lives. But don't put yourself in a place of want and lack, because that just pushes that dream, that desire further away.
You know what's funny is my lack is not the money. Don't get me wrong, we all need the money. I'm not saying I don't need the money. Don't get it twisted. We all got bills, right?
Right.
I need the money.
Yeah.
But that's not my goal. I mean, I want it to happen, but that's not my goal. Is to reach as many people to help, right? That's
Yeah.
my goal.
Yeah.
And if money comes with it, great.
Right.
I hope so.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
But it doesn't have to. It doesn't
But
have to.
Yeah, it doesn't have to.
Because
It doesn't
that's
have
not
to.
what's going to satisfy me,
Right. Yep.
But if it comes, great. I would
You know,
like it.
there is
Yeah.
a lot of satisfaction that comes from touching one person in a positive way, right?
Yeah. Right. It
Helping
makes me
somebody,
so good. It don't
doing
make me
something.
feel good for a week.
Yeah.
And it took no money. It took
Yeah.
no money. That's the thing.
Yeah.
So this happiness, this feeling of, yeah, it took no money.
Yeah.
But this is my point is I want to reach as many people as I can.
Yep.
It's not about
And
the
you will.
money,
Yeah.
but it's
And you
about
will.
reaching people to help people and to realize, let them realize, look, you ain't got to do this. You ain't got to do this. You don't have to do this. I want people to know this,
Yeah. Yep.
But yeah.
But that's true. It's you got to get out of that mindset, and that goes with wanting to change your life and everything. Like, you really have to like change the way you think and believe and feel, and always feel like grateful every morning. Like, I make sure, I don't care if I'm like, I forget in the morning, I'll do it midday. Remind myself of how grateful I am for everything that I have and that I am in life, right? And then writing down the affirmations, or what you were talking about, the ask formations, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes a difference because you're training your brain to be different. And then pretty soon it becomes different before you even realize that you are different.
I think this ask formations that I only did a couple of videos on, a couple of short things on, I think this is the key. I don't think it's the other affirmations. I think ask formations is more the key because our brain is so, oh my God, it's so mysterious, right?
Yep, it is.
If we ask ourselves, well, damn, why is all these men attracted to me?
Right.
You know what, Darnel? Okay,
it's so true though. It's so true because most people spend their life saying, "How come I don't? How come
I
why
never
don't I
did.
get?
I never
Why don't I
did.
get this? Why don't I get that?"
I never did.
But a lot of people do. That's why they write books about it, and that's why people are in therapy for it, because they're like, "How come I don't have this? How come I'm in a they're in a state of they don't have the abundance. They're in a state of lack, so they just focus on the lack."
Darnel, Mr. Alexander, let's write a book together. Your thoughts and my thoughts. Jack and Jill.
Jack and Jill. Yeah.
That's the title, Jack and Jill, because it's going to be a man's thoughts and a woman's thoughts about stuff.
That's good. That's good. I feel you. I like it.
Hey, that's an idea, man. Jack and Jill by Darnel Alexander and Jill Ng.
Yep.
I just said my name. Oh my God. Okay, it don't matter even to find out. Last time my parents came on and their name was on. Oh, my daughter. Oh Lord, they already gave it away.
Oh my
anyways.
God. Right.
My mom always does that shit. But anyways, it don't matter. It don't matter. I have nothing to hide anyways. Yeah. They can know my name. I just don't want y'all doing stupid shit with it. But yeah. But yeah. That would be actually Darnel. Who? I know someone's up. Hold on a sec. I'm just pulling one. Would this be successful? Hold on. What's this is my yes. This card flew to the side. This card right here is victory. This card is progress. This card is truth. Truth.
Let the truth be told.
So I just said, would it do what? This is the truth. It's the truth. As in, yes. Ooh, Darnel, let's think about that. I know it takes time to write a book. I've never written one. I'm sure you have a couple on the way. I don't know, because you have a good life. You probably have books on the way. But would you ever consider writing a book with someone else, like a female, to get a male's and female's perspective?
It sounds fun.
Yeah?
Yep. Sounds fun. We got a lot to say.
Because Jack and Jill, male and female, as in
Yeah,
Jack's point of view, Jill's point of view.
yeah.
Wow. Bitches, don't take my idea. Don't no one take. That's why they say you shouldn't say your. If a book comes out, Jack
Oh
and Jill,
man, I'm trying
hey,
to tell
you
you,
know where it came from.
So
You know,
a lot of these people that come up with these magical ideas, they don't say anything because you just never know, right?
I shouldn't have said shit. I should have texted. Damn it.
We'll just call it something different. You never know. There's a lot in the title.
All right. Critica. I think Critica. You All right, so Kritika and Lunar. I'm going to call for two people at a time because I don't know who's still here or who's not still here.
Yep. Okay.
Kritika, Lunar, and don't forget, Darnel is still here right now, as of now. If you would like to have advice, he is here. He's given out excellent advice. So if you don't ask him for some type of advice after your tarot question, why not? He's
Why not?
here to give you guys advice.
Just a little
He's
perspective.
lived, you know.
I've lived a few years.
All right. Lunar General Witch Tarot. All right, let me get that one. Witch. I have the Witch Tarot. Let's see. Right there. Right there. All right.
That was quick. That was pretty quick, Joe.
Cause you see, for a 51-year-old, I'm quick. All right. Or I could be like this. Hold up. Let me grab those three. Is that what you all want to see? Like that slow moving shit? No, that's not me. But some people, I think that's what they're expecting because they're like, oh, you a
Hold
girl.
on a second.
Right.
Let me hold on.
Right. I think that's what
I almost
people's
got a cramp trying to
expecting
get up
when
like
they're,
that.
when
Oh
they're
my
younger
gosh.
and they're like 20. They
Yeah.
think that's how we act. Like, no, bitch, I'm gonna beat your ass. Watch. Like, don't get it twisted, right?
Oh
Don't get it
man.
twisted. These little girls out there gonna get it twisted, thinking they're gonna, like my niece. Don't get it twisted,
Yeah.
girl.
Oh yeah.
But
That's right. That's right.
I'm just saying, like, not that she would ever do anything because I think she knows better. But I'm just saying, like, they want to they want to flex and
I want to flex. And, yeah, man, they got to show it.
watch yourself, right? Watch yourself.
I know.
Don't let my age fool your ass. To you
Ooh.
little youngins.
Yes. Yes.
Don't they always think that? They'll probably with you too. You're a man. A younger man probably look at you like, oh, and they think,
I get that in the gym.
Don't get it twisted.
I do
Little
get that
boys.
sometimes in the gym. Sometimes I'm like, do you know I'm about your daddy's age?
I'll beat your ass. You know damn well you want to say that. I'll beat your ass. What you mean? Well, maybe not you. I don't think Darnell's like that. I am.
I got time. I can't give it
Darnell's more
energy.
laid back.
I
I'm
can't
more like,
give it
what?
energy. I
I'm
can't
the
give
what?
it energy.
Yeah. Well, I'm nice, but if they do something to me first, that's I don't know how to calm down. Where you probably ignore it, like
Yeah.
whatever. I'll look at it, what?
Right.
So,
Yeah.
but I'm trying to calm that
Jill,
down.
hold on a second. While you're doing that, I'm gonna grab water because I'm cramping up.
Yeah. Oh, yes. All right.
Ooh.
Let's see. General, Witch Tarot, Lunar, Love and Light. Let's get you a General Lunar. All right.
Let me press the mute.
Oh shoot! What the? Hold on. Tonight the energy is just coming out. That's a lot that came out. That's too many. There's like 7 cards. No. Universe, just let me know what it is. I got the 2 here. Give me one more. One more for Lunar, please. No. All right. All right now. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Where's this? Oh, there it is. Sorry. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. That deep breath, I think, is for you. I think it's for you to take a deep breath, like just relax for a moment, because there's actually new adventures and new opportunities showing up for you. But then take a deep breath. For some reason, I don't know why. I feel like I need to tell you to say. I feel like you've been busy or this. This is what I'm feeling. Take a deep breath. Relax for a sec. There is this all this new stuff coming in, but if you're not not privy to it, but if you're not, I guess in a way privy to it, like pay attention. There's so many new things coming into play for you. What? What you? I saw something. What are you saying? Okay, so we'll get Darnel on after. It feels like this new beginnings, and one thing is you got to believe in yourself. You got to understand that you have everything inside you to do whatever you want to do. You just have to believe in yourself, period. That's what's coming out. And you actually have one of these cards. Let me show you some cards before I forget. But you actually have a card that's coming out with choices and consequences. All right. And it would tell you to basically accept responsibility for your choices in a way, right? There might be some negative influences around that could be prohibiting you from living a happy, full life. I don't know if it's addictions. I don't know what it is. I don't care what it is. It doesn't matter to me. But I'm just saying there might be a little bit of things preventing you. I don't know if it's your own mind, you know, in a way, but something is preventing you from living that exact, that full happy life. Not that you don't have it already. There's something preventing you from like the pinnacle of it, the top of it. That I don't know how to explain exactly, but there is something there, and I think it's the belief in self. In a way, you know, we can believe in ourselves to a point, but I don't know if you believe in yourself all the way. And I wish you would. I wish you would. What are you saying? What? You trying to breathe? You said yes, Julie. Okay, okay. Look, Amber, hello. And then Darnell, what do you feel is a good productive way to deal with repressed anger? I would like to know too. And let me show you some cards real quick. Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
I remember we had talked about this before, but I want to say, and the first thing that comes to my mind when I really think about it is forgiveness, right? Because you're holding on to something that you're angry about, and if it's repressed, it's got to be deep, right? It's heavy.
Yeah.
So forgiveness, because you're carrying something that you shouldn't be carrying. You know, let's say you have anger towards a person or something. What if that person done moved on and they don't give a crap about you, and you still carrying this anger, right? Let it go. Let that weight go. So forgiveness. I'm not saying forgiveness, right? Because you just want to let it go, right? Move,
Right.
get it off of your shoulders. Give it to God. Give it to somebody. Put it in the dirt. Burn it up, right?
Yeah.
And then also just address it, like rewrite the history or whatever it is that's making you mad. Change it into a different story. That's what I would say. You know.
Hey, how about if someone says, but I don't know how to forgive?
Mhm. You got to learn, because that's the weight that you don't want to carry with you. It's as heavy as guilt.
Yeah. Oh my
It's
God.
heavy.
Yeah.
It's heavy. It's heavy, and it's something you've got to get rid of somehow, some way. I don't care if you got to go to therapy, but get rid of it. It's garbage that you don't need to carry around. You might as well be a garbage man. You know,
You know, and they just said, like, can you forgive and forget? I feel like forgiving is easy, forgetting is hard. You ain't got to forget, like you said. I always
you
say
don't
the same
have to
thing. You
forget.
can
You don't have
forgive,
to
but don't
forget
forget.
because, and you know what, and you don't have to forgive. Don't forget, because the forgetting is going to prevent you from dealing with it better in the future.
Yep. And you know what? Lunar just said, I usually burn up a letter. Okay. And okay, about the issue of the person. It does help. I've said this to people too. Write it all down
Yeah,
and burn it.
yeah.
Write
Write it
down what you want to
and burn
say
it.
to them. Because
Write it
sometimes,
down.
you know
Yeah.
what? Grief and depression and anger, a lot of times, say the person's already passed on, right? And people are
Yep.
like, I wish I would have said this. I wish I would, whether they're mad at them or whether they're upset at themselves. It doesn't matter. You wish you would have said this. You wish you could have. You still can. Write it down. They see it. Read it out loud. They hear it. energies, and they don't die. We don't
It's a
die.
real thing.
Energies,
So a
they
lot of
hear it, say it.
Jill,
You will
you're right
feel
on
better.
that. You're right on the
Mhm.
Jill. The writing it down, you know, getting it out of you, putting it
Yeah.
on some type of document that you can either burn up, rip it, whatever you got to do, right? Throw it in the ocean, but get it out of
Yes.
here and give it away. Give it away. Give it away. Give it
Give
away
it away now. Give it away. Oh my God. Red Hot Chili Peppers.
now.
Yes.
You know what
All
I'm saying?
right.
Get rid of
All
it.
right. Mm-hmm. I agree with
There's
that.
no need to carry around these bags for other people.
Mm. And you know, a lot of times people are like, well, why should I forgive them? Because that makes you feel better. Listen,
Yeah, it will.
you forgiving
Yeah.
them. It's not like you call them up and say, look, bitch, I forgive you. You ain't doing that.
No,
What you're
no,
doing is
no.
just releasing
Yep.
that hold that you have on them, because it's gonna free you.
Yeah, you can't.
Your
It's taking
hold
away
on
your
it,
energy. It's taking
right?
away your
Your hold
joy.
on this is
It's
nothing to do with them. They are not
yep.
feeling your hold
Nope.
on it
No,
yourself.
they're not. They're
You
not.
are only feeling your hold on it yourself,
You're
not
your
them.
worst
Think
enemy.
about, yeah, because think about it. This motherfucker, they don't care. They don't care. You over there
They don't.
mad and let it go.
Yeah.
You let it go for you, not for them. You let it go so you can be free. So
You
you're
have to
not
free yourself.
holding on to this anymore.
Yeah.
You
So
know?
there's gonna be a lot of things, and this is just nature, right?
Mm,
Animals kill other animals. You know,
mm.
I mean, things happen in nature, and you have to realize that things are going to happen that are out of your control. And if you can control it, then great. That's your opportunity to find a way to get rid of it at the time. But if you can't control it, give it away, get rid of it.
Give it away
It's a,
now.
it's too heavy. It's too heavy. It's too
Yeah.
heavy, right?
Yeah.
It's like you're hardening your heart, and again blocking yourself from being able to experience happiness in the way that you should be able to experience it without effort.
Do
But
you
it
rap
takes
at all?
effort. Do I rap? No.
I'm just wondering.
But it takes effort, right? It takes effort, more effort to find a way to be happy when you're feeling heavy guilt or shame or the hatred or whatever you know, the anger, right?
Oh,
It takes more
and
work to
hey,
find a way out of that.
so many people, they have that hatred, they have that anger and bitterness. That
Bitterness, yeah,
bitterness,
yep,
that shit is so hard to get to
it
let
is.
go of.
I
You
know,
know,
yep.
this shit is
But
a,
you know,
like, let me
but then when
change
you
up. It's
realize
not
it,
hard, it's a challenge. Because if
it's a
we look
challenge.
at it as a challenge, we can kind of get through it, right? It's a challenge. Not that we look at it, oh my God, this is hard. No, 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 no. Let's not look at it as hard. It's challenge. This is challenging. But you know what? I'm up for the challenge and watch me get through it, you know? But yeah.
The bitterness is like, you know, we talked about that before, right? And holding
Mm-hmm.
on to that is also preventing us from getting to the other side of joy. It's like sitting here like stewing on all this. You're like, I hate this. I'm
Yeah.
gonna close off myself and close out my heart. I'm gonna be a hard person now. I dare you
Right.
to mess
How's it
with
gonna
me
help
again.
you? How's it
Yeah.
help you?
I
Right?
dare you to hurt me again. I dare you to mess with me again. And it's like, really?
Yeah.
You want to
And
go through
sometimes
life
we
like
become
that?
that way. We can become
Yeah.
that way when we've been,
Mm-hmm.
you know, messed over or
Yeah.
whatever. But the thing is, y'all, that's not helping us.
Mm-mm.
You putting a
Mm-mm.
block on yourself. You
Yep.
blocking yourself from love, from
You putting
happiness,
a
from
wall.
success.
You putting a wall. You putting yourself in a prison.
Yeah.
You
But
just
a
putting
lot of
yourself
times
in a
we don't
prison.
understand that. So
Yeah, we
we
don't.
here to tell you all,
Yep.
stop
Get
doing
out of the
that
bitter.
shit.
Don't be
You know?
bitter.
You
Don't be
know?
bitter. Get rid of it.
Right. Let
It
it
tastes
go.
nasty. It tastes
Let it
nasty.
go.
It's not sweet.
It has nothing to do with us. Put it
Nope.
that way. It has to do with
Yeah.
all the rest. Let it
Yep.
go.
Yep.
Because you're going to carry it around like it has to do with you when it doesn't have to do with you.
If something bad happens to you, learn from it and create a better behavior to avoid falling into the trap.
You know what, Darnell? We're going to
Yeah.
open a church and we're going to both be preachers. We both sound
Mm.
like some damn preachers in a church. What? I'm not trying to act like a preacher, but you know what? We're going to
Hey,
open our own church. It's going to be the
amen.
church of Darnell's us. Oh
Hey,
my gosh.
hey.
There you go. Hey, hey,
Hey.
the church
Doom,
of
doom, doom,
Darnell.
doom, 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 doom. You know what I'm saying? Like we're going in.
We're going to be living it up in the church. You know, they're going to be, hey, let's sing. Anyways, all right. people are like, okay, they're going a little off. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
sorry. But bitterness creates so many issues. Yes, it does. That's why I mentioned it. Yeah. Mm. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It's a vicious cycle. Yep, it is.
Mm.
It's a story you're telling yourself that you need to rewrite, right? Change the story. Realize why you're bitter. Because then it's like, oh wait, I am bitter, right? So that's part of the battle too, is admitting that you are bitter, right? And say, oh
Yeah.
damn, I'm bitter. Why am I bitter? Okay, I don't like this. I don't like this feeling. Now I got to rewrite this and say, how do I proceed from this? Like, you got to get out of that stage and then be able to proceed in a way where it's like, I'm aware of the BS I put myself through because I'm responsible, right? I'm
See,
bitter.
there's
I'm making myself bitter.
there's the little bit of disconnection though, is between the two. How do they get there? So we
Hmm.
know, and I preach this, you preach this, we
Yep.
know to get there. But how do we get there?
Yeah. Well,
And
that's realizing.
that is in the letting go, the forgiveness. Because when you forget, remember y'all, so many people don't want to forgive because they're gonna let them off the hook if I forgive it. No, you're not.
No.
No, you're not.
Nope.
Because they
Nope.
don't give a shit, first of all.
Yeah.
They don't
Right.
care.
They
You
don't.
ain't letting no one off the hook. What you're
Yeah.
doing is allowing yourself to breathe. All right? Because you're held up and you cannot breathe because you're so mad, you're so upset, you're so bitter, you're so angry, so let it freaking go and take it as a learning lesson. Ain't
Yep. Don't
nothing
beat
else you can
yourself
do
up.
but
Yep.
learn from it.
And don't
Right?
beat yourself up, right? So don't beat
Yeah.
yourself up for the mistake you made. Learn from the mistake and
Yeah.
say, I'm going to proceed forward in this way. So make sure you move differently this time. But you don't have to hold on to all the baggage and all the hurt and all the bitterness and all that, because it makes you behave in a way that's inauthentic from who you truly are, right? I started feeling like I was changing who I was and who I
Mhm.
wanted to be in the
Yeah.
worst way because of the bitterness. It's like, God, I feel like I'm an old, grumpy old man.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Oh
I don't
my
want to be
God, I've
like
been
that.
saying that. I'm like, I'm being turning into this grumpy ass lady,
I don't want to
Yep.
become that. That's not who I am. I'm okay with who I am,
I
right?
said I'm turning into a
Yeah,
crotchety ass
yeah,
old lady.
yeah. But people do
Crotchety.
it. So look, people do this because they're like, I've been hurt and I've been this and I've been that. And they want to have this wall. And it's like, wait, you can still be the person that you were when you were cool, the person that you were that you liked before. Just
Yeah.
remember, you don't have to deal with the people that you were dealing with before. Make sure you don't go back to that and choose a good person, choose good people.
Mm-hmm.
Take the time to find out if they are good people. Give yourself
Right.
time. The world ain't going nowhere. Neither are you, right?
Right.
At
So
least don't put
stop
that in your
rushing
head.
in, y'all. You all want
Stop
to
it.
rush,
Stop it.
and jump
Stop it.
into shit, and you don't
Yeah.
know the person, and
Yeah.
you jumped into it, and you're married, and you have 3
Mm.
kids. You're like, I don't even know this man. I don't even know this
Right.
woman.
Yeah.
Why the hell did you jump in
Yeah.
and rush
Yeah.
in so damn quick? Like you said, life ain't going nowhere. What's your
No.
damn rush?
Don't your rush. Take your time and figure it out.
Damn,
And
take
if
it
you're in the
easy,
midst,
y'all.
and if you're in the midst of it, take your time to figure out a way to either, if it's salvageable, to make it work. And if it can't work, then you got to find a way forward without it,
Right,
unfortunately. And it's not going to be
right.
the worst thing in the world. It won't be the worst thing in the world. It might be the hardest thing in the world, but it won't be the worst.
But if it's the hardest thing in the world, that's your challenge in life. You chose
Yeah.
this. So
Yeah. You
go
chose
through it,
this.
challenge
Yep.
yourself, and do this life.
And
You
get your
know?
shit together, right?
Right. Do this. Do it. You
Right.
chose it. Do it. You know?
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Yes.
and actually, that's actually some of the things that gets me through. Sometimes you're like, oh my God, why the hell would I have chosen this? But I
Yep.
did. I did. And you know what? Don't complain. Let me just get through it.
Ah, okay.
Oh my God, my voice. Oh my God. But yeah.
Yes, you hear it back.
Oh Lord. But yeah.
Yeah,
Bitterness
so
gives the person or thing that you bitter towards all the power.
it
Yeah.
does. Yep.
Yeah.
And while they sitting over there all happy, living their life, forgot about you. They got you all hung up on a hanger.
Right?
You
That's
sitting
why
up
I
in the
will
closet,
never
just stuck.
understand that. Like they ain't even thinking about you. They on to the
They're
next.
not.
And you over there
They're
mad and
on. Yeah.
upset. Girl, you only holding this onto yourself. Boy, girl, they, whoever, you
Yeah.
just holding this onto yourself. It's not good for you.
Yep. Don't be
They
trying
don't
to go
care. Why do you care
right.
so much?
Don't be trying to waste energy trying to get back at them. Don't be trying to figure out ways and plotting like you just about to ruin the
Right.
rest of your life over some BS and nobody.
I see, I will never get it, but I mean, I want to get it in a way so I can help people, but I don't quite get that. So, in a way, I
Yep.
have a little bit of disconnect because even though I try to understand it, I don't quite understand how people are like that. Because for me, if
Yeah.
I'm done, I'm done. I'm done.
Yeah.
So for other people, they're, I don't get it. Like, girl, he cheated. How you not done? Or he stole. How you not done? Or I can't quite comprehend. But
It
I'm
all comes down to
trying to give out
decisions.
the advice that I
It's really
need.
decisions.
Do you understand it?
It's decisions. You have to make decisions. And unfortunately, it's not always going to be easy to do. And just like when you're raising a kid, sometimes they don't want to do dishes. Sometimes they don't want to take out the garbage, but you make them do the hard things and it pays off later in life.
Yes. Oh my God. Oh yes.
Right? But
Everybody
it's as
asking me to
simple as that.
sing.
It's as simple as that,
Sing.
right? It's
What
like,
do you all want him to? So lunar, love, and light. Sing what for? What do you want? What are you asking for here?
oh, okay,
I
I'll
see
do the
people
John.
saying sing.
I'll do the John Legend. I think I can do that. See some Drew Hill. we're not making
Oh,
we're not making love no more. Oh, what's
wait,
wrong with
you've
you?
done Drew Hill before in here, I believe.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know the song. I just knew the hook on that one song.
I don't know this song.
You know, the tell me what you want, tell me what you need.
What's this one? We're not making love no more. I don't know this
Yeah,
one.
I know what song it is. I just I don't know it, so I'm not gonna
Oh,
be like. She's like request line,
I know, huh? Oh shoot, this ain't the DJ, live request here, but
right? Request line.
right. Hey,
Yeah,
we should
I'm
do
gonna
it
hop
one
off
night
here.
though.
Like I'm gonna
Do it
hop
one
off
night
here
though.
in
A
10. I'm
request
gonna hop off here
live.
in like 9 minutes. So I'm here for 9 more minutes, and I'm gonna go eat.
All right.
What song do I know? What would I do without your smart mouth? Drawing me in and you kicking me out. Got
Oh,
my head spinning, no kidding. I can't pin you down. What's going on in that beautiful mind? I'm in your magical mystery ride. And I'm so dizzy, don't know what hit me, but I'll be alright. My head's underwater, but I'm breathing fine.
wow.
You're crazy and I'm out of my mind. All right, a little scratchy there.
No, you know what? My God, you sound better. I'm sorry. Hey, I ain't sorry
John's the
about shit.
dude.
You
John is
sound
the
better.
dude.
You sound better, Darnell. And
John's the
this,
dude. I don't know what that sounded like.
no, no. I mean, don't give me. Yes, John's the dude,
I'm
but
like,
so
hold
is
on.
you. So are you.
It's a good song though. You know, these people
She said,
got
just
some
beautiful,
songs.
ain't it? Lunar loving, ain't it? He. I'm sorry, John Legend. What? Uh, he's wonderful, but Darnell is more wonderful.
I appreciate it, but yeah, he's the dude. He is the dude.
So are you. But that's one thing you got to understand and believe. And I don't think you do, actually. I don't think you really do. I think you know you're good, but I don't think you know you're great. I don't know. I don't know why. And I
Oh,
think
I
this
know.
is, I
Wait.
think something holding you back.
Yeah, it is. I want good writers because I can do my own, but I would love to have a good writer and producer just give me a jam. I'll
Mm,
kill it. I'll
yeah,
kill
I
it.
know. Oh, yeah, you will. Yeah.
Hmm. I do
So if
believe
I
in
write
myself.
something for
I
you and
do
you
believe
like
in
it,
myself, right?
what if
I
I
do
wrote
believe I
something?
could. I do believe
If you read it and
I could
like it,
sing a
would you sing
song
it?
and maybe. You know what I mean? Hey, but I'm saying I can do it. I believe I'm great. If
Yeah.
and I need a great team to give me like the greatness.
All right. All right. Because we all need a team.
Yeah.
We all
Yeah, you
need a
can't do it
team.
by yourself. You can't do it by yourself. I mean, some
Right.
people can
It
and
takes
they
a
do,
village,
but
right?
it
The
takes a
village is
village,
a
right?
team. Yeah.
It takes a
They
team.
say that same with to raise a child or to raise a business, to raise anything, to raise an empire, you got to have a team,
You
a
have to
village.
be you have to
Yeah.
be open and
Yeah.
and 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 have the people who
And
are
trust. You got to
yeah,
trust people.
people you trust. Yeah, yeah.
Do you trust people around you? Or is there people around you that you could trust?
Yeah, I mean, it's a small circle. Very small.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine is very small too. It's basically just my
Yeah.
family. When it comes to trust, it's hard. It's one of those. It's a challenge to trust everyone, right? But
Yeah,
yeah,
right. It is. Yeah, but I don't perform. No, I just like to like it's interesting. So like I can perform, I can sing and all this. I figured out later in life that my passion is recording and creating the music, right? But I'm not a huge fan of just jumping on stage and like doing it, but I can if I need to. I can get up there and sing. but I love creating the music and being in the studio, and the whole production of it is just beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It gives you excitement, right?
that's the most inspiring part, is the creation. Just like creating a child or something. It's like, it's this creation of like, oh, look at this thing. You know what? It's
Yeah.
beautiful. Yeah. Yeah, I look at it from
Nice.
that standpoint.
Very happy season. Hello. Okay, I'm
Happy
sorry. So
season. Go
happy
ahead.
season.
No, hey.
You know what, Sun Empress, are you still here? Because I don't think I know I'm pretty sure I called you, but I don't see you posting. So I just want to make sure before I move on to the next. I don't think you're here. So let's go ahead and move on to the next person. I'm sorry, scrolling up. Shivi? Shivi.
No, Casey and JoJo. That's not my vibe.
What's not your vibe? What I'm open to
Casey
chat.
and JoJo. I'm more like, I like the Jodeci. I like him before they were Casey and JoJo.
Oh,
But
you said Jodeci. Oh, damn.
that's my
Yeah.
like, I know they turned into Casey and JoJo, which was like the more commercial sounding stuff, but that's not my vibe. I like that
Me
old
too.
school. I like that old
Yeah,
school
me too.
Jodeci. That was like,
Yeah.
that hit me.
I'm more Jodeci. Well, Jodeci, I think hit a lot of people. Yeah, he was more, yeah. Casey and JoJo was not necessarily my thing, but yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? You see what Lunar said? That's so
Yeah. Yeah.
nice. I
Yeah.
like
Forever
that.
my lady. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Yep. Because
Happy
those were the.
season.
It was like
Oh, okay.
Jodeci is like, that was the era. That stuff was coming out. I remember "Cry for You" came out. I was in a deep sleep, and I woke up to that. I thought I was dreaming. I was like, this is the most beautiful chorus I've ever heard in my entire life.
What?
Baby, I will cry for you tonight. I was like, oh, what is
Oh,
that?
wow.
I was like, what?
I felt that one.
Lady, I
Yeah.
will cry for you? Like, what are you feeling, man? Come on now.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody made him feel some kind of way.
So it's a
They
pretty
don't even
brown.
make songs like that no more.
Darnel,
Mm,
Jodeci
mm.
Ills.
Mm.
Darnell, Jodeci Ills. What? Sing it,
Jodeci
Darnell.
is, I don't know.
Yes.
Lady, I will cry for you tonight. It's like, what? Oh my
You know,
God.
what happened in the music, Darnell? Like, you know, what had happened was that it all turned to bitches and hoes now. So, you know,
It's a lot of
but there's got to be a reason for it.
it's a
There's
lot of
got to be a
bitterness.
reason.
It's a lot of bitterness, man, right? People bitter out there. They're like, I'm just gonna do it my way. I'm gonna treat people however I
What do you
want to
think
treat them.
changed? No, honestly, like there's a change that happened in music because music was always, you know, for years was all
Yeah.
that all of a sudden it just, and I'm not saying that, oh, all of a sudden rap changed music, but I know it did change music, right? But for the better, I
Mm-hmm.
think. But
Mm-hmm.
at the same time, uh, there, songs
I
ain't
mean,
they not the same as they used to be. That's
yeah, I
all.
get it. I get it. Music has to change, but kids are different now, right? And that's what part of it is.
Mhm.
It's kids are different and their expression is different. And the way
I
that
honestly
people
think
are,
music has actually changed kids,
yeah,
though.
for sure. But
Yeah.
man, I mean, it's the only way you're going to be able to get the real is if you've listened, like if you watch The Voice or like those kind of singing shows where people are actually singing, but they don't do that
Yeah.
in real life. They don't do that in real life. I was like, once they get a record deal and they get into the industry, it's all this processed music where they're just like making little quick hooks and like little vibes and stuff. But nobody's really doing some. I mean, there are some singers out there that are doing some really cool stuff. I take it back, right? There are some that
Yeah.
are like really good, but it's just different. It's not like men aren't singing manly anymore. They're just kind of like, I feel like a lot of the R&B is like they're young men with, it's like they're singing. But I just remember when I was growing up, it was like Christopher Williams, Johnny Gill, these manly voices. You know what I mean?
Johnny Gill,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Yeah, rub you the right way,
That Teddy
yes.
Pendergrass, it was like they were singing.
Yeah.
They were like, man, what? But it's all good. It's like, that's our era. We can keep that. And now the young people got their own little thing.
You know what? One of my favorite bands of all time. My daddy always played it in the house. He had the record, right? Or you're
Yeah,
doing our chores or Cool in the Gang. He always
cool in the
had
game.
Cool in the
Yeah,
Gang on.
that's
Oh my
funny.
God.
That's funny.
We always had Cool.
Oh my
Yes, I
gosh.
love Cool in the Gang because of that. I grew up listening to it, so I love Cool in the Gang.
Yep.
But you don't
That
hear
was
them around no more that much, you know?
no. It's like it's just it's just like time moves on and everything changes.
But damn, them songs, Cherish the or
Cherish, right?
whatever, you know?
Yep.
Shoot, they had the best songs, Cool in the
Ladies'
Gang.
night.
Ladies' Night, yeah, and I'm feeling all right, you know? You know?
Right. Yeah.
Shoot.
I know.
Shoot.
Romantic
Yeah, that was
lady.
yes.
Single baby.
Give me some Cool in the Gang. Come on.
Sophisticated mama. Come
Yeah.
on, you disco lady.
Woo!
Yeah. Stay with me tonight, mama. Yeah.
See, this is what makes me feel stuff. Is that
Right.
like
Yeah.
that? I
Right.
feel that. Oh gosh, you know, like
Yes.
makes me
Yeah.
feel good. This is what singing, Darnell. This is what you do to people. You know,
It's good
that's
stuff, right?
nice. When people
It's
have the
good.
gift of singing, you have the gift of giving people gifts like that. You know,
Yeah.
damn. I wish I had that gift. You know, wow.
All right, dear. Well, my headphones is about to pop off here. I'm gonna go up and get some food. I really appreciate everybody
All
tuning in
right.
for this. I hope I can maintain this energy for next time. Right? Maybe midweek next week.
Hey, you ain't got to maintain anything. Just be yourself. You
Yep.
know, just be
Yeah.
yourself, and
That's
we
all you can do.
appreciate it.
That's
We
all you can do. Like
appreciate
if
it.
I come through tired, I'm like, girl, I'm tired. I'm gonna do my best, right? I'll tell you straight up
Yeah. All right.
because
Thank you. Thank you
the
for being here.
authenticity. Well, I had a good time today. Thanks everybody for tuning in, and
Thank you. Thank you,
we'll
Darnell.
we'll catch up with y'all next week.
All right. Thank you.
All right, don't hurt nobody, Jill.
Hey, hey, hey. All right.
All right,
All right. Thank
bye
you.
bye.
Bye. All right, you guys. Who's left on here? Shivy. Oh my God. Did you say it was? Oh my, was it Sarah? No, it wasn't Sarah. It's Sarah. Oh, Sarah. Oh my God. What'd you say it was? Okay, Shivy and Sari. And then Happy Season and Amber. The free list, I'm closing it now. I haven't closed it yet. The free list is now closed. All right. So let's go ahead. Papa was a Rolling Stone. I know Papa was a Rolling Stone. Yes. You know, what happened to all the good music? You know, shoot. Present. Okay, good, good, good. Go ahead and post. Let me just say, whoever's here left on the list, post. Chevy, Sari, Happy Season, and Amber. You're all left on the free list. Go ahead and post. All of you. Whoever's here, post. Is anyone coming towards my single for what? Anyone coming toward my single life for love, right? For love. All right. You welcome. Happy season. Let's see. Isn't Darnell great, you guys? He is Darnell is really cool. He's really special. He has got a lot to offer. He's very, I want to say, what's the word? Humility or what's the word? What's the word I'm looking for, y'all? Humble. Humble. He's very humble. Have you noticed? And he's been through fame. He's been through different things. He's very humble. He's got a lot of love to share. And this is what I appreciate about him. He's always had that love to share. He's always been a great guy. I've known him since high school, but I haven't known him, right? We didn't go out and do stuff. But I know his energy. I've always read his energy. And he's always been the coolest person, period. Always. He ain't changed. He's not changed, you guys. Through the fame and everything, he hasn't changed. This is the cool thing about him. But let's see. Yes. Humble. Thank you, guys. I remember that he's very humble. Is anyone coming towards my single life for love? So let me tell you, this would come out looking like a maybe, but I'm giving it a yes. And the reason I'm giving it a yes is because I think that think that you need to make a decision. I don't know if this is different opportunities or if it's some type of addictions going. I don't know if it's I think you just need to make a decision. I just feels like you, once you make a decision, you'll be happy. That's what it feels like. But this is coming through. I want to say stand up for yourself. Make sure you're defending yourself. This would even say to like hold your ground with integrity, but it can also be a lot of different options. When it comes to love. And that's what I mentioned. Maybe you have different options. 2 cards out of the theory come out. Maybe it didn't be, I think maybe you have your choice. But make sure you're defending yourself. Hold your ground with integrity. Maybe you're standing up for yourself and all that. You're gonna be happy. You will be happy. This coming out. No options. Yes, there are. Yes, there are. No. Just me and me. No. I don't believe. I'm telling you different. There's options. I don't think you realize or see it, or someone is not making it known, but you have options. You do. If they're not showing interest, maybe they're the one. Or if you're not the one, look, maybe they're the one that's a little bit not sure about how to show it, but there are options. I'm telling you, there are. Now, I'm not Jesus, but if I feel something, I feel it. If I see it, I see it. Okay. It's not just seeing it, it's feeling it for me. I don't care what I see. Because I can see if I ain't feeling it, like, and I'll hesitate and like, well, I see it, but I don't feel it. This, I feel it. You have options. You just don't know it. I know it sounds odd to say you have options. You don't know it. But there's people checking you out or watching or interested. I just don't think you realize it or something. But yes, you do have options. And this, by the way, make a wish. It's not saying to make a wish, but this card is literally happily ever after. It's security, stability. This is living the dream. But you got to make a wish, and you got to decide. Make a wish. Make sure you know exactly what you're looking for, what you want to come to you, what you expect to come to you. Put it out there. This is what I want, and this what will come to me. Because right now it's a little up in the air. So I don't know if it's different options, if it's just that you're not sure exactly about what you want. Maybe that's it. Make sure you're clear about what you want, y'all. Because don't just say, I want a man. They'll send you a man. But I'm sorry, the man's in prison. Well, you wasn't clear. Nothing wrong with the man in prison. I'm just saying. He ain't going to be able to spend the time with you that you want. Right? So, now for some that work, because they like to be very independent and they don't want the man around. Okay, that work for you. But I'm just saying, it might work for me. I'm just, get out of my way, but help once in a while. Anyway, you're welcome. Thank you for being here. All right, I showed the cards, right? I believe I did. Yeah. Okay. Sarah, I forgot how you said it. And happy season. You're both up. Oh, I did happy season. I'm sorry. So I keep scrolling back up. You know what? Let me just bring this up. There we go. Maybe it's easier for me to see that. Where is it? Amber. All right. Are you still here, Amber? If so, you are up. And also, who was doing the list? Was it Shania? And I think it was Aaliyah, right? Aaliyah. Thank you. Aaliyah and Shania. Aaliyah, you was up. You can have any question in oracles. Shania, you can have yes, no in oracles. You both are also up. All right. I'm calling for everybody right now. And it's last call. Look, I'm doing everything all right now. All right. Aaliyah, Shania. What do you guys think about Darnell? Actually, I should ask that in a post or something, right? I don't need to ask because I think people know he's a cool guy, right? All right, Oracle Lover, the die deck. Oh, okay, okay. Okay, so that's the love, right? Is it this one? Is that the one you're talking about with the die deck? Because that's love. And then just to show you, lover, this is the lover. And I'm going to give you that one, actually. I'm afraid to lose you. I don't know why I felt like giving you that one, so I'm going to give that one. But, yes, okay. You mean you get each, but let's see. Oh, all right, that's all right. I want you to love me for who I am. Well, I don't see that would be an issue. You know, shouldn't be an issue, right? We should love people for who they are. I mean, that should be obvious, but it's not. Messages of love. All right, let's grab one of those. Messages of love. And it is warning. Don't dismiss the red flags here. What red flags? Is there red flags? Uh-oh. Moon Witch and Hip Hop. Let me grab those. All right, let me grab those. Where's the Hip Hop? Moon Witch. All right. Yeah. You know, it's funny, Brianna. I said the same thing to him. I said, "You holding back, aren't you?" He goes, "Yeah, I think a little." I said the same thing. You holding back? I said, "What are you holding back? What are you holding back?" I'm not. I'm just like, blah, blah. But I felt it. I said the same thing to him. Yeah. I think it just for him it's going to take him a little bit to let loose all the way. You know what I mean? Because he's so used to something different or something else. I think, and so for this, I'm not saying he's not able. He's very much able, but I think it's just going to take a little bit more time to let loose all the way. You know, if that, you know, I'm not speaking for him because I'm not Jesus, but I understand if you're feeling it and I feel it. Yeah. Yep. All right. Yeah, he's a very nice. Yeah, very nice. All right, here's the Moon Witch. Okay, wanting gibbous? Huh? What? What does it say? I know it's a certain time. Count your blessings. All right, count your blessings. I know I knocked something over. What did I knock over? Oh, just the box. All right, count your blessings. You count your blessings. Show me count my blessings. What you mean? Vision. I'm going to grab one more. Vision. Get clear on what you want. All right. Well, it's a bit. Get clear on what you want. A lot of times, this is what is blocking us because we are not really clear. We just say we want something, but we're not being clear about it. Okay, I want a woman. We're going to send you some woman. I'll send you a street walker, send you a strawberry. And that's all right with you? That's all right then. I don't care. That's all right with you. But you wasn't clear. You didn't say a businesswoman that's well educated or that. They don't have to be well educated. I don't care what you want. I'm just saying, be clear about what it is. I don't care what it is that you want. Just be clear about it. Why do you think my marriages didn't work? I wasn't clear what I wanted. I just said a man or I just said a relationship and they just said, oh, here you go. Well, it might have been right for someone else. It wasn't right for me, but I wasn't clear, right? And I didn't know for sure what I wanted. So if we don't really know who we are or what we want, How you expect a relationship to work when you don't even know who the hell you are? Then you get mad at them for not knowing who they is, but you don't even know who you is. You know, it's ridiculous. I ain't Jesus. Don't listen to me. Yeah, he's working things out. All right. This is Hip Hop Queens. Da Brat. Oh, that's my favorite. Oh my God. Yes. Da Brat. Oh my, I had her. I would play her songs all the time in my car. Da Brat. I love Da Brat. And for those of you that don't know Da Brat, go look her up. Rebellion. She's on actually Dish Nation. Da Brat is on Dish Nation. Dish Nation. I watch it all the time. But anyways, and she's got her own show. She got a reality show. Her and her wife, and they just had a baby. They got a reality show. But anyway, Da Brat, man, so funkified. Yeah. You know that song, Funkified. Come on. Woo. That's the song I would replay over and over and over. And I still will play that song. They get me going. I know it's not about me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's about you. Sorry. When I pull cards, I feel it and I gotta speak on it. Sorry. All right. What do I need to know in love from now until July? Pink deck. Why don't I just have the pink deck here? Why do I keep moving the pink deck? I don't know why I keep putting it back. Why don't I just keep it right here? I don't know why I don't. Well, probably because I know I need to get up. You know, like it's good when you guys request a different deck because I have to get up. And that's good because I need to move, right? So let's see. Oh my God. Funkified. That song is in my head now. Wow. Gosh. Oops. All right. Yeah, she is. I like her. I like her sense of humor too. Everything she says, I'm like, I agree. I know. Huh? I know. I'm like, this is my friend. In my head. This is my friend in my head. All right, let's see. What do I need to know in love? What you mean, just from now until July? What you need to know? You don't need to know anything else past July? What when you guys ask your question, huh? Between now and July. What you need to know between now and July? All right, let's see. Not anything further, just now and July. Between now and July. For the next 7 months. Or 8. 7. I don't know. Feels like saying work hard on what you want. Because there's an energy, a card that talks about, or you know, shows putting in the work. Feels like putting in the work for love. Does that even make sense to you? This is a wish card. You got a wish card coming up. Make a wish. Make a wish. Really. You also got sensual pleasures. But when you said, what do I need to know? Love. Oh my God, it's my love life, Jill. Don't do. You said, okay, there. Don't do me like. Oh my goodness. Oh, you know, just now to July. That's it. But all right. Remember, and you guys ask questions. You know, they always say make sure you're asking the right questions, or because sometimes you can ask a question, your answer will come out discombobulated because the question don't make no damn sense, right? I'm not saying yours don't. Yours make sense, but yours is limited. You limited yourself to July, And why did you limit yourself? I'm just curious to July. You don't have to answer, but I'm just saying you guys are limiting your own selves and your questions in a way. Because like, what should I expect in my love life now until July? Why is it just not period? Like forever? You know, I just trying to understand. That's all. I'm not, I was gonna say I'm not studying you guys. Like I'm not trying to, what's the wording? Oh my God. I don't know if you caught earlier, Leah. It just came to mind when you said working hard to achieve love. You know how we said earlier that sometimes you can put so much into something that you're doing too much, right? Sometimes we gotta fall back a little bit. And for you, for some reason, there's a lot of energy being put into something. I want to say fall back a little bit. I know it sounds odd to say don't put in as much energy as you've been doing, but I want to say it. I don't know if you've been putting in, because you just said working hard to achieve love. Why are you working so hard to achieve love? Love is you. You are love. You ain't got to achieve it. You are it. And if you want to attract more of it to you, it's something that will come, but it won't come unless you're ready. And when you say you're working hard, you ain't got to do no kind of hard work. You just got to be. You just got to be. But if there's things to work on within yourself, okay. You know, that's different. That's different. But with your question, right, you asked, what do I need to know in love from now until work hard? That's what you need to know. But you didn't say, what do I need to do? You know, you didn't say, you said, what do I need to know? You, again, just be careful, you guys, of how you word your questions. All right. I have feelings someone permanent come, what? I have a feelings someone permanent will come in that time. Okay, you think someone will come in that time frame? Okay. Well, good. Good. Very nice. I'm sorry if I confused you. I just thought, was I confusing? The question's a bit confusing because when you put a time limit on like that, for me, it's confusing because I'm like, but you, anyways, let's see. You put a time limit on yourself. Why'd you do that? I mean, you can do what you want to do. I'm just curious. What were the cards? I already put them back in. Did I not? I showed them, right? Didn't I show the card? Were you able to see that? Or do you not see them when I showed? Hold on. Wait, I still got the deck here. Okay. Did I mix them up? Wait, that was it, not this. Okay, so I got, I think these were the cards. I didn't necessarily mix them up, but oh, I'm sorry. Next, King of Cups. Also, this is the one. So I'm not working hard about and stuff like that. But then we have this, you know, the inner strength and the forgiveness and all that, and the compassion, the courage that's coming up. There might be some things. I don't know if you feel like you're being tested. You could kind of feel like you're being tested, and you probably are. And I believe it's your higher self testing you to see what you're going to do. All right. Thank you, Aaliyah. Thank you. Shania. Lover, message of love, hidden truth one. Soul journey is turned showing up tomorrow and expecting an evening jail. Black and gold. All right. Black and gold is the deck I'm using tonight. I'm going to answer the question first and then get the oracles tonight. Is turned showing up tomorrow unexpectedly in the evening. All right. I can't tell if this is he's going to be doing himself, but he might call you. That's what it feels. It feels like somebody who wants to show up, but is going to stick to themselves, but will communicate with you or call you or text you. But they might show up. That's weird. I know they might. Okay, it just feels like energy that just keep to themselves. So I'm not sure they're just going to keep to themselves in the evening or show up, because there's actually a card, in my opinion, that almost be like, what's up? Like showing up. Hey, I'm here. Hey, how you doing? You know, in a way, because it's like someone who's romantic and flirtatious, and it could be like, I want to say, intense emotional experiences. Okay. So I don't know if that's just what you want to have and hoping to have, or if it's what's showing up. Because our wants and wishes sometimes be coming out in this too, because it picks up in the energy. So sometimes I have to make sure that, am I seeing it right? Am I, like what am I feeling here? But it almost feels like somebody who's wanting they want to, yet I don't know if they're able to. Like, but they might. That's the thing. They might. Oh my God. I know you don't want to hear maybe. Let me show you the cards, because I'm gonna lean it more toward a yes though for you. I'm leaning it toward a yes because it feels like they want to. So I'm gonna lean it toward a yes, because we even got this king showing up with it feels like someone who's full of creative ideas, someone who takes charge, someone who. So it feels like they will. I just feel like there's a little bit. That's what he would do. Saying he's what? Saying heavy and all. What? Saying, oh, hey and all. Okay. Door. D-O-R. Hello. Thank you, Door. But it does feel like they're going to communicate something. Like either they're going to say, oh, look, I can't make it, or I can't make it, or it feels like communication, though, that is coming in, or some type of changes. I don't know what that exactly is. It changes? Is it just communication coming through? Let me see. Let me look at the oracles. Lover. Let's get the lover first. All right. I can't take it anymore. You can't take what anymore? This is the lover. You can't take what anymore? Oh, you on bullshit? All right. I get it. I don't know. Messages of love. Okay, so messages of love. Vulnerability. You can be completely open with this person. You sure? Hidden truth one. I'm going to hold up and show you that later. Let me grab Soul's Journey. Hold on. All right, Soul's Journey. You won't have to wait till the end of the live stream for that one, Shania. I'm just playing. I'm going to tell you in a second. Well, it's almost the end anyways, the live stream. But I'll have to mess with you, Shania. Girl, I got to do it. I got to do it to somebody. It's going to be you. You be messing with me, Shania. I got to mess with you back. You know it. And it's all in love. It's all in love, All right, let's see. Soul's Journey. Huh? What does it say? Magnifying glass. What? These ain't reading glasses. You just, What? What's it say? Discipline. Can you see that discipline? You see with the blue writing on the purple card. Who can see that? Who can see the purple? Anyways, not the white, the blue writing above it. Okay. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. I know that's right. Right? I can accomplish what I set my mind to. And don't you forget it. Don't you forget it, Shania. Okay? Discipline. If there's discipline, we can accomplish whatever we want. We just got to be disciplined, you know. But, you know, I want to tell you guys, don't be disciplined to the point like me. It's ridiculous sometimes. It can mess with your health because you want to make sure to do, and get this done, get that done. And you're so disciplined. But is it good to be that way? I mean, that much that way? I don't know. We got to find a healthy balance between the two because this discipline is creating stress, it's creating anxiety, it's creating no sleep, it's creating, you know, it's messing with us. So we've got to make sure to have a good balance, right? Anyways. All right. Shania, do you want that card now or you want to wait till the end? I'm going to give it to you now. You Hidden Truth Volume 1, Shania? I love you. I love you, girl. Look at that. I love you. I love you. I love you. Wonderful. Wonderful. That's why if I wait, you guys, it's usually a good message. It won't be a messed up. I'm not going to wait to give you a messed up message. I don't do that. I give you the messed up message right away if it was one. But the good ones, I'll make you wait a second. Teaching you some patience, yo. Teach you some patience. Okay, I'll put these cards away. Thank you, Shania. Did I show the, I don't know, did I show the tarot cards? I hope I did. I don't know if I did. But I'm showing them now. Door, you was up, DOR. Just let me know what you donated. Was this 2 oracle cards? Oh, and thank you. All right. What's Nico's feelings and actions towards me? Okay, well, that's $5.99 for each of the feelings and actions because that's 2 questions in one. But it's $5.99 for each. What you donated $2 for, you can have 2 oracle cards if you like. The different donations are in the description box. For $2, you can have that. Yeah. My lowest reading is $2.99, which is a yes, no. $3.99 for detailed general. $5.99 for all those other ones. Or $12 mini reading. But yeah. Yeah. You guys like to slip that in. 2 things. What's their feelings and actions. That's 2 different things, yo. $5.99 each. That's $12 right there in that question. Yeah. But you go somewhere else, that's $50. Here it's $12. Yeah. All right. For $2, wow. Do people do that? Their feelings and actions for only that? Wow. That's cool if they do. Let's see. You saw the description. The description shows everything in it. What you mean? It shows what I'm offering, what I'm not. But in the description, it actually shows all the donation reading prices too. Yeah. So if you saw the description, it shows everything. Oh, maybe you meant the title, huh? You just saw the title. Okay, maybe that's what you mean. But yeah, a lot of people don't look in the description. I always do. When I go, if I go to, I always look. But I know a lot of people don't. I don't get that. Okay, no problem. No problem. So yes, no questions. $2.99 because the free list has been closed. You donate $2. So you let me know. You can have 2 Oracle cards. You can donate another $1. It's up to you. Never mind. Okay. All right. So the free list has been closed, you all. I already did last call also. I'm going to take off then. You said never mind? That means never mind. All right. Thank you guys. I appreciate all of you. Thank you, Aaliyah. Thank you, Shania, for helping me. I appreciate it very much. Thank you to everybody that's come through. Thank you for watching. All right, then. You said never mind, but you didn't. Okay. Thank you, Dor. Okay. Thank you, Dor. What is your question? I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. I always say Dor. Is it? I don't know. It's Dor. I don't know how to say D-O-R. Is it Dor? Because I know D-O-O-R is door. Is it door also? I don't know. Okay, is Nikos going to reach out to me? All right, let's see. Nikos or Nikos? Don't matter. Let's see. Is Ann. Oh, is it for Dora? Oh, is that your name? Dora? What a pretty name. All right, let's see. Dora. How pretty. Okay. Like the fishy. Okay, let's see. Is Nikos going to reach out to me? It is. Oh, I love it. All right. Pretty. You know, I got such a boring name. Jill. But Dora. Or Dora. How pretty. Okay. I'm sorry. Let me get to your. Let's see. You know, I give it more of a yes. I would give it more of a yes. There's a card that's coming out. I don't know if it's making me say maybe, but I think it's a little bit of your own I don't want to say insecurities, but kind of like stress or anxiety coming out, maybe kind of like are you trying to figure out which road to go? Or I know you said they're going to reach out. Maybe that's what they're wondering. Maybe they're trying to reach out, wondering what road should I take? Should I go ahead and reach out, or should I not? Because if I reach out, this will happen. If I don't reach out, this could happen. And maybe that's their own anxiety that I'm picking up on, and them trying to figure out what to do. It feels like they want to, because you got this card right here. To me, this is showing somebody who's honorable, somebody's devoted, they're trustworthy. It shows love. It shows this. It shows, to me, it shows wanting to. It just shows not sure. You know, it's almost like, well, should I put in the effort? Should I take the next steps? Should I this? Should I not? But I'm not sure. You know, I'm not sure. I'm having anxiety and stress about it, you know, but I'm going to lean it toward a yes because I feel like they want to. All right. And thank you, Dora. Thank you. Okay. All right, you guys. I think I've taken care of the people that wanted a reading, right? You are welcome. Thank you, Dora. Can I call you Dora? Is that all right? Is it okay to call you that? Or do you just want to just be Dora? That's all right. All right. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. All right. I will see you guys on the next one. Okay. Thank you, guys.